Make this the summer event with a new 2023 Jeep or new 2023 Ram truck from Acre Automotive. Right now, choose from a big selection of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, or Wagoneers. Or if you're thinking truck, Acres have a nice selection of new 2023 Ram half-ton, three-quarter-ton, and one-ton trucks. See Kevin Milburn, Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Tree Country 1330. Gary Beatty, John Dooley here on the call. Morgan Schofield running the tech for us because we don't know what we're doing, do we, Gary?
We absolutely don't.
Well, something special is going on down on the field, Gary. What is it?
Well, I'm going to let you take it away, Doc. You are the man of the words. Explain to the audience what is unfolding in front of us here tonight.
Dedication of the new field here, and I tell you what, it is beautiful. Artificial turf here at Greensburg. They've got a ribbon out there. Coach Wes Anderson has the big scissors, and we're going to do a ribbon cutting here in just a matter of moments. And I'll tell you what, Gary, is there anything new or different in the Greensburg sports scene this year?
I'm telling you, Doc, there was a lot of turnover in this past season, not only here at football, but basketball, a lot of them, yeah. And as you said, a new era beginning today. Coach Wes Anderson coming from New Pal. He was an assistant at New Pal for, what do you say, 19 years?
Yeah, well,
not all New Pal,
yeah.
but he's been a football coach for 19 years. This is his first head coaching job, and he's ready, and he's got these boys fired up and ready to go here.
And you know what? We talked to him a couple of days. You've talked to him more than I have, but he's a man with a plan.
Yep, he's very excited about this team that he has and the work they've put in over the summer and instilling a new offense, new defense, new special teams, and going to see how that all comes together here tonight. We're at Shriver Field, Pirate Stadium. New scoreboard brought to you by Decatur County Memorial Hospital.
Yeah, they're trying to learn how to work it as we speak.
It's a beautiful thing. They did reorient the setting of it. It used to be on the east end, and so you could see it from the west. But now those people that pull up on the west end in their cars, they will not be able to see the score. So you're going to have to listen to us.
Going to have to tune in
to get the scores.
Yep, about 22 minutes on the clock here before we start. And I tell you what, Gary, what's more important than this beautiful artificial turf on the field? They got it up here in the score box at our feet.
Yeah, Gene Rubel did a wonderful job here in the postseason. He's got us a nice carpet of turf here in the field, just our side. He's just taking care of us, Doc. He did a cleaning job, gave us actually a trash can with a liner in it this year. We are at the Taj Mahal.
And I tell you what, all the changes, I don't even know where to start. The turf, we just mentioned. Again, Wes Anderson, the new coach here, as you said, from coming over from New Pal, and we expect good things from him. Sean Busick, the new basketball coach, replacing Stacy Meyer, who stepped down. New basketball coach coming in. Scott Moore is now quarterback coach at Lawrenceburg.
Yep, that'll be an interesting
Pirates,
game.
Yep. We got a new principal. Mike Myers stepped in, replacing Grant Peters, who moved over to Rushville as an assistant super. Now here's the ribbon cutting. Gary, take it away.
Boys, you got to go perpendicular to the... There you
teach
go.
him how to do the scissors.
I've used those scissors quite a bit.
There we go.
Hey,
it's
it
cut.
worked.
Mike Myers and Wes Anderson both doing the scissors, and they got it cut. And this field is officially dedicated now. Yes, it's still Shriver Field. We're in Pirate Stadium, but it is Shriver Field, is it not?
That is correct, sir. The Shriver brothers tragically lost their lives in World War II, and they've been memorialized here with Shriver Field, and it just gets a new and improved look this year. They're not completely done. If you watch on YouTube TV here, you'll see the middle of the field. It's all done with the Pirate Head and the Greensburg, but the end zones, evidently they made a mistake on the materials for the end zone. So, and they're it's going to take a little while to do it. So they're just going to play this season and then get it done for next season.
Yeah, there you go. So it doesn't have to be. Sometimes it's not a straight line between here and there, is it?
That's right.
So we mentioned, Mike Myers now the new principal here, replacing Grant Peters, who's now assistant super at Rushville, and also coming back, Colin Rigney, who last year, last year was the athletic director at Southwestern Shelby, now back in the fold of Greensburg.
Yep, he's back as dean of students, I think is his title. Son returns here to Greensburg. Yeah. It's a whole new front office. Sonia Kolkmeyer, the assistant principal, a great assistant principal for Greensburg School. She stayed in her position here.
Yeah.
And helped to get things going. So, and I'm driving a bus, Doc.
Isn't that something? You stepped away from teaching, and it's been a win-win. It's a win for you. You're doing what you want, and students are better off too. So there you go.
There you go. Always wanted to just cut it right down to the simple terms, huh?
Yeah. By the way, since we're here killing time, there's about 19 minutes left on the pregame clock. I saw Wednesday, went with my buddy Paul Namias, went up to saw Oppenheimer, and we saw it at the IMAX Theater. I'll tell you what, I want to do that. That is a movie to see.
Did it seem like 3 hours?
Well, yeah, and you know what? We were in the IMAX, assigned seats. Someone else had bought the seats for us, and we get in. I'm in the, you ready for this? Front row.
Oh, my God.
Of the IMAX. Get up in front of your TV and put it about 4 inches in front of it. Sit there for 3 hours, turn the sound up as loud as can go, and you'll get an idea of what I experienced the Oppenheimer movie. So, but it was a good movie. Have you seen any movies here lately, Gary? What's the last one you've seen?
Yes, I did see a movie. You know what? And I'm going to be proud to say it. I'm going to own it. I saw the Barbie movie. And it is well done.
And did you not love it?
It was.
I loved it.
It was. I'm telling you, it is very well done. I did not want to see it at first. I thought it was animated, and my wife said, "No, it's not animated." And she says, "I've heard really good things about it." And we went, and you know what? It is very, very well done.
Well, I saw Oppenheimer. Gary saw Barbie, and that's all you need to know about the two of us. Kind of describes everything you need to know. So,
I did it for my wife, Doc.
I got it.
And which one of us is married?
I've been married twice. I've been married for 26 years.
Okay.
All right, well, Gary, I tell you what, this is the most important, especially with this stadium dedication or this field dedication, the most important game in the state. There are a few other games being played, some other minor games. Why don't you tell us who else is in action tonight?
Yep, Friday Night Lights getting underway here in Indiana, high school football. Connorsville at Richmond. East Central on the road at Lawrenceburg. They open that up every
I'll interrupt you. Both of those teams in state championship games last year. East Central won over New Prairie, and Lawrenceburg finished second to Chittard last year.
Gotcha.
So they both those teams in state championship games, and they're playing here.
And they're saying that's a conference game, but I don't know that is.
Right, you're right.
I don't know. It says here that it is, but I'm not going to say
not
that.
Officially,
anyway,
yeah.
Franklin County on the road at Newcastle. Indian Creek will visit Batesville. Rushville on the road at Milan. As we said, Shelbyville here tonight gets to christen this new field against Greensburg here tonight. And South Dearborn on the road at Jennings County. Eastern Hancock is at Frankton. Fremont at Shenandoah. Monroe Central at Winchester. South Decatur at North Decatur. That's always a big one there. West Dell at Alexandria. Columbus East is at Bloomington South. And Decatur Central will travel to Columbus North. Those are some of the other games of interest. Games all over the state, but as he said, this is the most important one right here in front of us. Greensburg, Shelbyville, the traditional traditional opener for both of these squads, and just excitement in the air. A new era dawning here tonight.
Yep. Well, this is Oppenheimer John, and it's Barbie Gary here tonight on the call. And we'll step away for just a moment. We'll come back. We'll talk with Wes Anderson, the new guy at the helm, the coach of the Pirates. We'll be back right after this.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Speaking with Coach Wes Anderson of the Greensburg Pirates, Coach, a season opener. Your first varsity coaching here, and we got a new field. Everything's new here.
Yeah, pretty wild. Going to be a great night. Great weather night for us, obviously, and going to be a great night to open this place for sure. And hopefully we play well enough to deserve it.
Very good. The Bears, game one, what do we know about them? Anything?
Well, I was just talking to Coach Fitzgerald over there a second ago, and boy, I'm so impressed with what they've done with their quarterback, Chappell. Oh, man alive, he looks like a totally different kid. I mean, he's throwing the ball well. Really well suited for their offense. My guess is they're probably going to throw the ball 35, 40 times tonight. They got a lot of really good receivers. The offensive line struggled a little bit in the scrimmage that we saw last week. So, especially with our size too, we're probably going to have to defend a ton of passes tonight.
Got it. And you touted your offensive line. You really like these guys this year.
Well, I do. There's a lot to learn. And, inside and outside zone is a very complicated thing to learn. It's not easy. And we're still learning. And I know we're going to make some mistakes tonight, but, if those guys just play hard, we have a huge size advantage over them, specifically on the edges. Our tackles. Hungerford is, 6'4", 290 right now. Eisert's 6'5", 270. Both their defensive ends are 160 pounds. So, we should have a dominant effort from those guys on the edges and hopefully get that zone game going with Caden Acton and Austin Cruz.
And everybody fights hard on Friday night, but you did a lot of preparation this summer where it really counts.
Yeah, it's never easy to install a whole new offense and a whole new defense at the same time. The weird thing, though, if I'm honest, is we spent all summer installing our new defense, and we're not running it tonight. We're running a different defense tonight. We'll probably run a different defense next week against Greenfield Central, too. So the boys have done a great job this week. It's always a change to, hard to adapt to doing something totally different. So we'll see how we do tonight. Again, what we're trying to do is keep Chapello contained and, not let him get the ball down the field to those really good receivers and try to keep him in a pocket and keep from running, too. He's a really good dual threat quarterback. So, we keep him in front of us and we don't give up any deep balls. I feel pretty good defensively about where we're at.
Very good. We're excited about a season opener, Coach. Some final thoughts before we kick this off?
Well, I tell you what, boys, I'm so dang nervous. I can barely keep my teeth from chattering. So, I'm just ready to get this thing rolling and just kind of getting that rhythm on that first offensive series and start calling plays. And, hopefully I'll, not throw up on the nice brand new field. So we'll try to do our best.
All right, Coach, good luck to you and the Pirates here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Gary, that was Coach Wes Anderson, our very first interview with the guy. And
very honest.
Admitted he was nervous, and you know what? I think he'll be just fine.
He's got about 13 minutes. I'm sure he's imploring his wisdom on his team right now. They're in the locker room getting those final instructions before they come back out here and get this thing kicked off. Beautiful day for football, beautiful day for anything here tonight. It's just gorgeous August night. Supposed to get hot again, though, next week.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It is a perfect night to be in the stands. If you're out driving around, come in and buy a ticket. Join us up here in the stands. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm really impressed with what they've done with this turf.
Yep, it'll be exciting, and, that helps with speed. Helps us seeing the yard markers, too.
Yes, it does.
So bright and clean and crisp and easy to see. So we won't make one mistake on a placement of the ball tonight, will we, Doc?
No, we will not. And even if we did, you would know because we never fess up to it.
That's right.
Less than 12 minutes on the pregame clock for all of you in the cars on the sideline there facing the other way. And like I say, there's been some dismay from some people that the scoreboard has moved from one side of the field to the other. So
Jeff Emsweller. Oh, sorry. Jeff, if you're listening, I'm going to give you the score every 15 seconds tonight.
Yep.
You'll be sick of hearing it.
Yes, he will. So, But it is Greensburg, Shelbyville here tonight. It's a season opener for both clubs. We talk, Greensburg has 5 straight wins over the Shelbyville Golden Bears. Now, Shelbyville, pretty much everybody has 5 straight wins over Shelbyville. Shelbyville, Gary, in the last 5 years has won a total of 3 ball games, and they've struggled the last 5 years. Before that, they were apparently a solid team year after year, but they've fallen on hard times these last 5 years. They have a new coach in place right here, and they're looking to turn things around, starting with the Pirates here tonight.
Yep, Fitzgerald.
Scott Fitzgerald.
Well, Doc, you accomplished what you wanted to do.
Yes.
Said, are you kidding me? The Barbie movie? I've already
Barbie.
got a text. Mark Burkert. Shout out to Mark. Mark, I hope you're doing good, buddy.
Yep.
He says, are you kidding me?
He's not kidding.
Hey, I'm telling you, the Barbie movie is well done.
Sure it is. I'm sure it is.
I'm going to own it.
I'm sure it's well done. I'll take your word for it.
Yep.
Why are you wearing a pink shirt anyway? What's that all about?
Well, I bought it at a concession stand.
Okay, I'm just asking questions. All right. Pirates in Shelbyville here tonight. Let's take a look. Greensburg Pirates, of course, blue and white, 3A members of the Eastern Indiana Athletic Conference. The Shelbyville Golden Bears, they're old gold and black, Gary. Not gold.
Old gold.
You got it. 4A members of the Hoosier Heritage Conference. Of course, both teams are 0-0. This is the season opener for both clubs. Last year, the Pirates 4-7, and Shelbyville finished 1-9, which was an improvement over their 2 previous seasons. So,
Doc, let's talk a little bit. We went in and saw Coach Anderson earlier this week.
We did.
Let's talk a little bit about a scheduling change this year.
A scheduling change.
Who's coming back on our schedule?
Oh, the Evil Empire.
And he says that he thinks they're going to realign the conference at the end of this year, and he thinks Greensburg will be in the upper echelon of the conference next year, the upper four, the Big Four. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've put East Central back on the schedule, and we're lucky enough to get to play the defending champs this year.
Defending state champs. And another 4A perennial powerhouse was, of course, Wes Anderson School in New Pal. They really up their game in the last 8 or 9 years right there, and he was a big part of that. He was their special teams coach right there. Coach Wes Anderson is the coach of the Pirates. Athletic director is Stacy Meyer. Principal, Mike Myers. And, of course, Superintendent Tom Hunter. He's kind of one of the only stable ones here, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
been here for a long time.
While, yep.
Scott Fitzgerald is the head coach for the Bears. He's in his first year with the Bears. Jenny DeMuth Hursley, the athletic director. Their principal is Amy Dawson. Matt Vance, their superintendent. So there, we've given all the big guys their just due, Gary.
There you go. Shout it out.
All right.
Wow, is there only 9 Pirateers? And she's on her phone down there. She might be able to tell us the story of that. Boy, that's their numbers are way down if that's all they have.
Well, they'll just have to dance their hearts out.
Yep. Got a new flag procedure, it looks like, Doc.
Oh, yeah.
Going to unfurl a flag on the field for the anthem. Yeah, the flagpole used to be down here. Where'd they move it to? Oh, I don't see one. Maybe that's why they're doing it this way.
Oh, you know what? Good point.
Yep, there's not one down either side. Yeah, so that must be. Boy, there's a lot of cars down there to the west. Maybe
Yes,
it's just overflow parking. I don't know.
Could be. 8 minutes left on the pregame clock if you're listening to us on the air.
Of course, if every parent of a Shelbyville team member drove over, that would fill the parking lot. They have a huge roster over there. They go from the 30-yard line to almost the other 30-yard line.
Yeah, and for a team that struggled, that's good to see that they've got the numbers out. So
they sure do.
In fact, I'll give you an approximation how many, Gary,
All
as
right,
you talk.
you count, and I'll talk here. But again, things have kind of come to a standstill here. They're 7:30 and counting on the pregame clock.
About 56 on this roster, Gary, for Shelbyville. That's a pretty good size.
I would have guessed even more than that looking across the way. But Coach Anderson's, you only play 11 at a time, so we'll play our 11 against their 11 and see how things go. He's very high on this squad.
Yep, and a man with a plan. Like you say, we talked to, I think it was Wednesday morning when we went out, he talked to us for 20 minutes or so and had a good conversation with the coach. And he likes to, especially early in the game, set up multiple formations and multiple sets and try to probe and see how they'll respond until he settles in on what he wants to do. And like you say, it's a little bit, of course, it's a football game, but in his mind it's also a chess match, and he likes that.
Yeah, he's looking forward to that, making the adjustments, and he says once he finds an adjustment he likes and it works, he's going to stick with it. So we'll see how that works too.
Until the other team figures it out.
Right, and then
there'll be a new place.
Be interesting.
Yeah.
It'll be a little cat and mouse game.
Yep.
I wonder why everything has just come to a halt down there, Doc.
I do not know. There is now 6.5 minutes on the pregame clock if you're listening to this here on WTRE. Gary, tell you what, we are pregame here, Shelbyville at Greensburg. We've already dedicated the new turf. We'll leave you just for a couple minutes. We'll come right back right after this. Do not go away.
Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And right now, through September 30th, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Make this the summer event with a new 2023 Jeep or new 2023 Ram truck from Acre Automotive. Right now, choose from a big selection of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, or Wagoneers. Or if you're thinking truck, Acres have a nice selection of new 2023 Ram half-ton, 3/4-ton, and 1-ton trucks. See Kevin Milburn, Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, back with you here at Shriver Field. John Dooley and Barbie Gary here tonight. 4.5 minutes left on the pregame clock, and we're yet to have the anthem, Gary.
Yep, they're getting ready, though. They're firing up the music downstairs. Now, usually they play the amp on the speaker right above our head here, but this year they've got it down on the field, 2 large speakers.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to stay that way, but they starting to unfurl Old Glory here in front of us, Doc.
Got it. It's looking good. Like I say, no flagpole. Yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So
we don't have a marching band, or what? This is the first game of the year.
I don't know. So
field dedication. I want some answers. Where's our marching band?
Oppenheimer was full.
Yes. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Like I say, front row of the IMAX when he first came on, it's a picture of his face, and I'm looking up there and just looking right up his nostrils. It was a great movie. Very well done.
Yeah.
Very well done.
What time did you get home? About midnight?
No, well, I went to the 3:15 show. It's a 3 hour. Yeah, it's a 3 hour and I think it's 3 hours and 9 seconds or something. Like just over 3 hours long. And they are unfurling the Stars and Stripes with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the pregame clock.
They won't be able to come out and plant the pirate crossbones this year, Doc.
That's right, they won't. Well, we have to develop new traditions then, don't we?
That's right. Out with the old, in with the new here.
Shelbyville's lined up across the way on the sidelines, and the Pirates are in there on the east end zone, all lined up here.
Again, I got to give another shout out to Gene Rubel. Looks like he's still on the chain gang across the way. Gene got us a nice turf. We got part of the turf here up in the box.
It's right at our feet.
Yep, and that makes it soft under our feet. And yeah, we're here live at Schreiber Field, ready for Greensburg Shelbyville. Kickoff just shortly here coming up.
All right, some sponsors. Gary, we got some sponsors going on this year. We got our platinum sponsors. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe they pay more money. Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Buy Right Auto, Decatur County Recycling, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. You were driving past Fleetwood Chevrolet. You had a fairly new truck, but you saw a black one you liked pretty well. Thought, I'm going to pull in there just to look at it.
Yeah, are they a sponsor?
No, I believe so. Well, they are now because I just said it. So how about that?
You're right. Yeah, I was driving by and pulled in. Of course, they're on you right away. And, it was like The Godfather. They just made me an offer I couldn't refuse, Doc.
It's like going in just to listen to a timeshare presentation, huh?
Have you ever done one of those?
No.
Yeah. Oh, we got the anthem hitter, Doc. We going to stay with them? Or?
Tell you, we'll step away. We're going to honor America with the anthem. We'll be back. Don't go away.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
All right, Gary, I guess we're back with us here.
Back live, Shriver Field, new and improved.
And final seconds ticking off on the pregame clock here, Shelbyville at Greensburg.
And that is the Decatur County Memorial Hospital scoreboard, Doc. They are proud sponsors of Greensburg Sports, and they had a lot to do with that nice new scoreboard popped up. Have you been by there at night? On the back side, there's a pirate head that lights up. It's
is that right?
Very good looking.
Nice. Does it have a dagger in the mouth? Or?
It does not.
Does not. Okay, just questioning, just asking. All right. Well, we'll be playing football. You know what? We'll play the first half under the sunshine, and we'll play the second half under the starlight, Gary. That's what we've done every year in the early part of the season.
All right, Doc. Looks like the Pirate captains are ready to hang out. It is Austin Cruz, Braden Rankin, Caden Acton, and Reed Hungerford. They will be the captains, at least for tonight's ball game. And they will head to midfield for the coin toss. And, you know, in the past, the Pirates, whenever they won that toss, always deferred. We'll see how Wes Anderson's philosophy is on that here shortly.
There we go. And it looks like for Shelbyville, we'll catch their numbers here. They're just now lining up their captains.
2, 6, 7, 56.
Yep, and 68. Looks like they got 5. No, scratch the 68. Add the 68.
Yeah, 68, 2, 7, 56. So Alex Conover, Eli Chaplow, the quarterback. Looks like Jacob Harker and Jalen Sturgill, the captains for the Golden Bears as they meet their counterparts from the Pirates.
The officials and the captains are on out in the center of the field. Good crowd here tonight to open up this Shriver Field football game here.
Coins in the air. It's on the ground. It looks like Shelbyville won the toss. They will receive.
Oh, okay. They're not going to defer. They want the ball first. That's all right. Well, that's how we would have done it anyway.
That's the way I would do. That's the way I would do it if I were a coach. If I won the toss, I'd want that ball first.
All right. Looks like Shelbyville. If I see them, are they going to defend the west goal?
Look like it. Yes. Nope. Yeah, I think they are, Doc. Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. Captains are breaking huddle and coming to the sidelines. So it'll be the Bears with the football first. The Pirates will kick off. Stick with us here. We're going to kick off here momentarily.
And, Jeff, if you're listening, the score is 0-0 here at Shriver Field.
And 12 minutes left in the first quarter,
there
Jeff.
There you go. All right. So Shelbyville again will get the kick. Last year it was Hunter Springmeyer was our kicker. He's listed as a kicker along with, who else? Jacoby Miller. So we'll see who gets those duties as they go out. Looks like it's going to be Jacoby Miller. He's got the tee in hand.
Okay.
And he's a soccer player. And so I'm sure he can boot it.
He's a freshman, 6'2", 152 is how they have him listed.
And he can run like the wind, Doc.
Can he?
Yes, he can.
Back deep to receive for the Bears, number 2, Axel Conover. He's a senior. He's the deep man in the center.
So it looks like they've got the scoreboard figured out, at least for now, Doc.
Yep, it was about a half hour before the game started. They had the instruction book out trying to figure out how to do the new scoreboard.
And it looked like panic on their faces, too.
Yeah, I think they got it going on, though. So Pirates break huddle. They'll take their positions on the field to join the Bears. Shelbyville looking to turn things around, have had the lean offerings the last 5 years, only won 3 games in the last 5 years.
Yeah, and Jacoby Miller is going to put the ball right in the center of the field for this kickoff at the 40-yard line.
Pirates will have their eyes in the sun here in the first half. And Miller is going to mark off his paces. Goes back about 9 yards, and then he'll go to the side here. Here we go. We're ready to kick off. Jacoby Miller on the approach, and the season's underway. It's a high kickoff that comes down. It'll be fielded just inside the 15-yard line. The return's on. The Bears, he's sprung free. He's already at the 50, and he gets down to the 49-yard line. Big return for the Bears, and Shelbyville will have great field position to start this game and to start their season.
And it was the kicker, Jacoby Miller, who made the stop. You know when your kicker makes the stop that it wasn't a very good coverage on your team. So Shelbyville will take over with very good field position just inside their own territory here. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 49, Doc.
Should be the 49-yard line.
Yep, it is right at the 49-yard line.
Did nothing fancy, just ran it straight up the field and got all the way near almost to midfield. So here we go. They'll be in the shotgun formation, the Bears will be. They've got 3 receivers to the right, 2 for the left. One of the left receivers lines up behind the quarterback, came into motion. Their quarterback.
Is he audibling already?
And Eli Chapello is the quarterback. He's a senior for the Bears. Calls for the ball, takes the hike, handoff to the back. He'll go straight up the middle and gets inside Greensburg territory, about a 3-yard pickup.
Donovan Martin on the run. Elliott Weber. Sorry, Doc.
About a 4-yard pickup on that run. Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Bears. They're working in Pirate territory now.
Yep, Elliott Weber for the stop on the Pirates there. Brings up 2nd. We're still scoreless here, just underway. 2nd play from scrimmage.
Bears looking for 6 yards to move the chains. And they'll little pitch out to the right side, and he'll turn the corner on the right side and be brought down at about the 40. It's enough to move the chains. It's first down. First down of the game. The Bears will swing pass out to the right side and get enough to get a first down.
What did he get there? He's on the
39, so got 8 yards on that pass play.
And a first down for Shelbyville. Wow, got 4 wideouts.
So 4-yard run followed by an 8-yard pass, and here's first down for the Bears. They're at the Pirate 39-yard line. Put a man in motion from right to left, and we got 4 receivers on the left side, and now here's a penalty flag before they can hike the ball. And this will be a procedure call against Shelbyville. They'll back them up 5 yards. First penalty. So it becomes 1st and 15 now, Gary Bailey.
There you go. Normally we see quite a bit of yellow laundry on the field these first couple of games.
And again, Gary, 4 receivers to the left side. In the shotgun is Eli Chapello, the senior quarterback. Takes the hike, looks to the left, throws to the left, incomplete. Little high.
Yep, intended for Donovan Martin out there.
So brings up 2nd and 15. They're at the Pirate 44-yard line. And let's check their formation this time. 2 receivers to the left. Got 2 to the right, 1 in the right slot. Chaplow in the gun, running back behind him. 2nd and 15. First quarter action, no score. First series of the game.
Whoa, another false start, Doc.
Wow. So the Bears shooting themselves in the foot. 2nd and 15 should become 2nd and 20.
Move them back way
That should take them back to about the 49, and it does.
It does. They got it right, Doc. You're on it. Make things a little more difficult now for the Golden Bears.
The Bears had picked up a first down, and now in the last 3 plays, they've had 2 5-yard penalties and an incomplete pass. So here we go. Handoff, works to the left side, has got plenty of running room. And gets themselves down to near the original line of scrimmage.
Yep, gets all of the penalty yards back and maybe one more.
So this will be third and 10. Gary, that being a 10-yard pickup.
Well, we got Pirate timeout, Doc.
All right, timeout on the field, no score. Shelbyville with the ball. They face third and long. We'll be back.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Back with you here. It's third and long for the Bears.
Scoreless ball game. We're just underway here. About not even 3 minutes into this game yet.
So third and 10, Shelbyville at the Pirate 39-yard line. Three trips to the right, single receiver to the left, and his handoff to the running back. Works his way to the left and tackled behind the line. Big tackle there. Who is that, Gary? Catch the number.
It's 57. That's one of the captains, Braden Rankin.
Yeah, Rankin got him behind the line of scrimmage and dropped him for a loss. It'll be 4th and 12. Nice wrap-up by Rankin.
Indeed it was, and they're going to go for it here, Doc.
Well, this side of the field they are. It's 4th and 12, and they're lined up. Now, who knows, he might punt, although he's only about 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's quarterback from the gun. Drops back to pass, looks, takes some heat, throws.
Oh, it's knocked down.
Pirates.
Looks like Rankin again in the backfield, right in the quarterback's face.
There you go. Rankin having him a good first series here of this season and turning it over on downs.
Yeah, Pirates will get good field position. Shelbyville started on their own 49. The Pirates will start on their own, looks like 41.
That should be right.
Yep, 41-yard line. So both squads getting good field position to open up their drives. We're scoreless. That was the first drive of the ball game. Shelbyville turns it over on downs.
So far, Rankin the player of the game. A couple
Yes,
of good,
he
nice
is.
defensive plays.
Give him the game ball early here, Doc. All right, so we'll see a new offense here. Gone is Sam West. In for him is Bryson Allplanup.
Sophomore quarterback. Pirates will spread the field a bit. Two receivers wide to the left side. A Planup in the shotgun. And a single receiver there to the right side. Shelbyville late lining up defensively to cover the two receivers. A Planup, hands off. Acton going to left side. Can he turn the corner? Gets short gain.
Yep, short yardage.
He'll get about 4 yards on that carry.
Acton out all of last year with hip surgery, so nice to see him back. And Coach Anderson told us on Wednesday morning when we spoke to him that he was 100%.
4-yard pickup for Acton. No score, 9:46 left in the first quarter. Pirates on their first series.
Acton listed at 6 foot 185.
And here's a handoff again, goes straight up the middle, spins forward and works his way just about a yard shy. He might get the first down.
He's taking the whole scrum with him, Doc. He did not want to go down. He was backwards and just kept backpedaling, moving the squad. It's going to be close.
That could be good. You could also get the ball stripped by doing that, but he's it must be inches. It's going to be second and 1, Gary. Excuse me, third and 1. 3rd and 1.
So he got
5-yard
pickup.
And he's now working. We're now working in Shelbyville territory, right at the 49-yard line. Pirates need a yard right here, maybe half a yard. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. A Planup looks to the sideline. And takes the handoff. They'll go straight up the middle, and he'll be stuffed. Yes, he will.
That was Austin Cruz. I'm not sure he's going to get it.
That's a 0 gain, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 1 decision just inside Shelbyville territory. Good defensive play there by the Bears.
Yep, so the Pirates right at midfield, they're also going to go for it.
4th and about a foot plus, Gary.
Yep. This year, the Pirates signaling the plays in. They've always run the plays in the past. This year, they're getting them via the signal from the sideline, so they can do it much quicker.
2 receivers each side. The Planup takes it, hands off, and what? Wow. He'll be stopped.
Yep.
He'll be stopped. Pirates go for 4th and 1, and they lose a couple yards on the play, and the Pirates will turn it over and downs in their own territory.
Yep, both squads going for it on 4th down, and both defenses getting deep penetration into the backfield to stop it.
2-yard loss, turnover on downs. No score. 8:09 left here in the first quarter.
There you have it.
Defenses prevail here early. So Shelbyville starts in Pirate territory at the 47-yard line. Good defensive play by the Bears. And here's a handoff. Works his way to the left side, turns the corner, has a first down.
Yep, they're running that left side.
Nope, he's just a yard shy.
Yeah, running that left side.
They'll get all the way to the 38. That's a 9-yard pickup on first down.
Rankin again, the Pirate on the stop, but not before a big gain.
So the Bears with a 2nd and 1. They're at the Pirate 38-yard line. Quarterback, hands off. They go straight up the gut. They'll move the chains.
Yep, going to get a first down. They're second of the game, first via the rush. We're scoreless here, coming up on almost halfway through the first quarter.
Looks like they get to the 34-yard line, so a 4-yard pickup. First down, Shelbyville.
Each squad has had one possession. Shelbyville here on their second, moving the ball. First down.
No score, 7:19 left in the first. The Bear quarterback fakes a handoff, keeps it himself, goes to the left side, and he'll run out of bounds, a couple yards shy of the first.
Yep, Chapello with the keeper. Another good gain, though, before he's run out of bounds.
And they'll play the ball at the 27, so that's a 7-yard pickup for Chapello.
And they're lining up quickly.
2nd and 3 Bears. And again, this one's a handoff, goes straight up the middle, big pickup, gets inside the 20. They're in the red zone already.
Yep, first down that time for Donovan Martin.
We'll put that at the 19. That's an 8-yard pickup straight up the middle, first down Shelbyville. And the Bears have 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Chapello, the quarterback.
Bears have run almost exclusively to the left side.
Carter Dunnigan, the lone running back behind the quarterback. Chapello calls for the ball, takes the hike, and gives to the back, goes straight up the middle, and he's down inside the 10, or almost at the 10. Let's call it the 11.
Yep, looks like the 11, Doc.
8-yard pickup. So the last 3 plays for Shelbyville, 7 yards, 8 yards, and 8 yards. They're picking up yards, Gary.
Yep, Donovan Martin doing the damage. He's already at 41 yards rushing. And we're still 6.5 minutes to go here, first quarter. No score.
2nd and 2, the Bears at the 11 for the Pirates, threatening to score first here tonight.
And another set of flags, a bunch of them.
Is this another procedure call against the Bears? It's the 3rd one here of the first quarter. 2nd and 2 becomes 2nd and 7.
That'll kill a coach there. You're down inside the 10-yard line, or almost to the 10-yard line, and you make a mistake. Just a simple mistake, 3rd one, and just like it in the ball game.
So they'll back them up to the 16-yard line.
No score. Shelbyville knocking on the door, however.
Chapello backing up, taking some heat, goes to the right, throws as a man open, and he drops it. He's open at the 10-yard line. Intended, Gary, for number 5, Grantland Fitzgerald, a freshman, and put him in a bad place right in the gut.
Right in his hands, and he was open. He was going to get a lot more yards after the catch there, but got to catch it first. So stops the clock, 3rd down. Shelbyville on the Pirate 16-yard line?
Yep, 16. So 3rd and 7. 55 seconds left on this clock. Chapello. He's got trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Hands off to the back. He keeps it. He'll go to the left side, and he may find the end zone, and he does.
That was just a bad tackle.
Yeah,
well,
there was contact made about the 11-yard line, but he bounced off the Pirate tackler and went all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Shelbyville.
Yeah, he just hit him high. Didn't wrap him up at all. Just thought he could knock him over, I guess, but that's not going to happen. You're going to have to wrap him up and wrap him up low.
So 6-0 Bears, extra point pending.
That was 16 yards, right?
At 16.
Yep. So Donovan Martin doing the damage here early.
And here's the Shelbyville extra point. And this one's up and hits the kind of blocked, hits the crossbar, and it's no good.
That was Martin, or was that the keeper? That was a keeper, wasn't it?
That was a keeper, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
That was a quarterback keeper. So score here with the 5:48 left in the first. It's 6-0 Shelbyville. We'll step away for 30 seconds. We'll be back. Pirates with the ball.
Make this the summer event with a new 2023 Jeep or new 2023 Ram truck from Acre Automotive. Right now, choose from a big selection of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, or Wagoneers. Or if you're thinking truck, Acres have a nice selection of new 2023 Ram half-ton, 3/4 ton, and 1-ton trucks. See Kevin Milburn, Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
All right, Gary, we're back with you here. It's 6-0 Shelbyville. We're past the midway point of the first quarter, and Shelbyville on their second possession, a 16-yard play to the left. You notice they've been trying the left side of the Pirates,
Gary. They've been almost exclusively left side, and that time Pirates had a player out there on the corner and just tried to hit him and knock him over, and they're not going to do that. You got to wrap him up, and he was able to just run through that hit and hit pay dirt. Shelbyville 6-0 leaders.
So Pirates looking to get the ball. They're on their only possession so far. They had turned it over on downs. They had a 3rd and 1, went for it twice, and weren't able to convert, so they turned it over on four plays. And their second possession coming up. Back deep to receive for the Pirates. Well, here we go. A short kickoff intentionally, and this will be out of bounds. Well, I guess that was intentionally. I don't know.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Went to the right side and rolls out of bounds, so the Pirates will get the ball where at the 35?
Yep, if they choose. They can have them re-kick it if they want.
I always thought
they're discussing that with Coach Anderson right now.
I always thought 35 was not a bad enough penalty for a kick out of bounds. I thought it should be out to the 40 or so.
So Coach Anderson huddling with 2 officials. Let's see what he's going to do. I think he's going to keep it. Keep it at the 35, I believe, Doc.
So the Shelbyville kickoff goes out of bounds.
Actually, it looks like they're lining it up on the 40. Yep, lining up on the 40.
That's because it's where it went out of bounds, isn't it?
No, I don't know. Okay.
At any rate, Pirates will be 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
They trail 6-0 here, halfway through period number 1. Do we have a first quarter sponsor, Doc?
You know we do. I was just waiting for you to ask me. It's H&R Block.
All right, H&R Block. May not be tax season, but it'll be here before you know it, so keep them in mind when that comes.
So here we go. Plan up is the Pirate quarterback. Takes the hike, hands off. They'll sweep to the right side, turn the corner. There's a flag, and it would have only got to the line of scrimmage anyway, but sort out the flag. It's a hold against the Pirates.
Yep, Pirate first penalty of the year. That is a holding. So we'll come back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Acton was the runner. Looks like their spot of the foul is going to be the line of scrimmage. So it'll go back to the 30.
They're marking her off.
So
it will be 1st and 20, this time back at the 30.
Pirates trail 6-0. They're on their second possession. Gave it up on downs on possession number 1.
So here we go. Pirates spread to each side of the field. Plan up your quarterback. Running back on his left hip. Looks to pass. Looks, throws down center of the field. It's caught for a first down.
I think that's Jacoby Miller on the catch. Or, I'm sorry, Carson Miller this time. Not Jacoby, Carson.
About a 12-yard pickup. It was just straight down the middle. And no, it's not a first down, is it? Because that was a
No, it's not a
20.
first down.
It's nonetheless, it was a 13-yard pass play. We were 1st and 20, so that brings up 2nd and 7. This time the ball is marked out at the 43-yard line. Well, nice pass play from Planet, the sophomore quarterback. Looks to pass again, looks, throws down the center of the field deep, and is it picked off? It is.
It is picked off.
Shelbyville picks it off at about the 28-yard line.
Number 2, the picker.
So interception thrown. So the Pirates on their second possession.
Yep, so the Pirates turn it over on a deep pass. I think the intended receiver looked like was Miles McKenzie, the freshman. Nothing he could do. He just had to turn into defender, and unfortunately his defender had the better position.
Yep, exactly 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Shelbyville picking off the Pirates, leading 6-0. They'll have the ball at their own 29-yard line. Pirates have had 2 possessions, and Gary have turned it over in downs and threw an interception. So there you go.
And Coach Anderson is way down the field by himself here.
So here we go. Handoff. No, it's a fake handoff. The Shelbyville quarterback, Chapelo, he'll throw down the center of the field. Has a man open. It is caught. Big pass play. Gets down inside to about the 12-yard line. Great pass play and big advance for the Bears. Gary, they're at the 12. 1st and 10.
Wow, big play there. He got behind the Pirate defense, and Chapelo just landed right in his hands.
59-yard pass play for the Bears.
The receiver there was Axel Conover. He was the one that just made the pick. So he's making his mark on the offensive side and defensive side of the ball here early.
So Shelbyville looking to take a 2-touchdown lead here.
There's Donovan Martin carrying some Pirates with him.
Run it to the right side, and they'll get up to about the 9-yard line.
One of the few times they've run to the right, but he'll get down.
3-yard pickup for Shelbyville on 1st down. So the Bears at the 9-yard line. 4:20 to play in the first. Shelbyville leads 6-0. 2nd down, 2nd and 7. 7 yards for a first down, 9 yards for a touchdown for the Bears.
Shelbyville really spreading the field here. They're almost sideline to sideline with receivers.
And here's a flag.
I think the Pirates were offsides.
Let's wait for the nope. It's a procedure call against Shelbyville. They're 4th of the first quarter.
So that's 20 yards of penalties here in the first quarter for Shelbyville.
Brings it back 5 yards. They'll take it back to the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 12. Actually, more like 2nd and 11, won't it?
Yeah.
.346 left here in the first quarter. Shelbyville, quarterback, rolls to the left, looks. Will he throw it? He does to the end zone, and is it caught?
It is.
Touchdown, Shelbyville.
What number is that out there, Doc?
.35.
Number 8, isn't it? Brinkman. Okay.
Well, Shelbyville a 14-yard pass play, and they take a 2-touchdown lead. Extra point coming up for the Bears. They have 3 possessions and 2 touchdowns here with 3:33 left in the first quarter. Extra point coming up. Last one hit the crossbar. I think it was tipped at the line of scrimmage. This one is up. This looks good from here.
That is good.
And it is 13-0. The Bears leading the Pirates. 3:33 left here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll catch our breath. We'll be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, it was a 2nd and 11, and the Shelbyville quarterback Chapelo was rolling to the left, and he found number 6, Luke Brinkman, a senior, in the end zone. It was a low pass, but he was down to get it. Touchdown Shelbyville, extra point good. 13-0 the bad guys with 3:33 to play in the first quarter.
I have a first quarter score, Doc, from North Decatur. It's all knotted up, 7-7, North Decatur, South Decatur.
There you go.
Thank you for the update. Here at the Pirate home opener on the new field, they trail 13-0 with about 3.5 minutes to play here first quarter. They will receive the Shelbyville kickoff. Looks like back deep is Acton, and I can't see the far side there, Doc. Can you?
I cannot. Well, it's short kickoff again, and this again will roll out of bounds.
Another penalty. The other deep man for the Pirates.
Yeah, these were intentionally kicked out of bounds is the way I gather it. Do you see it differently?
Looked like Owen Meadows was deep for the Pirates. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. Are they afraid to kick to the Pirates?
Don't know. 13-0 Shelbyville, 3:30 left in the first quarter. Pirates will have the ball.
Going to be at the...
Probably the 35, I'm thinking here.
So is it... If it goes out of bounds beyond the 35, it comes to 35. If it goes out of bounds in front of it, it's where it went out. Is that what it is?
I believe that's correct.
All right. So it will be 35-yard line for the Pirates. They take over trailing 13-0 here on their third opportunity. Not much offense yet. They have 7 yards of rushing, and they have 13 yards of passing.
Yep, their last offensive series, they were stymied by a hold call and made him throw a long pass that was picked off. Here we go.
Acton around
Acton
the right
to the right side, gets a short gain, maybe a couple yards on first down. We'll give them 2. 2nd and 8 coming up for Greensburg. Is that Caden Acton?
It was.
On the run. Ball out to the 37-yard line. 3:12 left in the first quarter. 13-0 Shelbyville. Debut here tonight for Coach Wes Anderson and for the new Shriver artificial turf field.
It's Pirate Stadium, but Shriver Field here at Greensburg High School.
And the Pirate quarterback hands off, goes straight ahead, breaks a tackle, gets to about the 39, about a 2-yard pickup. Ran hard, had to break a tackle to get there, but he picks up 2 yards.
Yep, Acton again, and looks like he's coming off holding his left arm, left wrist, left arm, something on the left side there.
So 3rd and 6 for Greensburg. They're out to their 30.
As we said, Acton out all last year with the hip surgery. And comes out holding his left arm on this possession.
They're out to almost the 39-yard line. 3rd and 6 Greensburg. Beautiful night for football. Bryson DePlanup, your sophomore quarterback. We've got 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Quarterback throws a slant in from the left to the center, and it's caught, and he'll be really close to a first down. I think he's got it. Is that number 23?
It was.
That's Camden Loudon on the catch. He's a junior. He was lined up on the left side, slanted in, and caught it for a first down.
That is the Pirates' first down, Doc.
It's a 7-yard pass play and a first down for the Pirates.
So the Pirates trailing 13-0, trying to make something happen here on their third offensive possession.
They're on the left hash mark of the 46. Pirate quarterback fakes a pass, rolls to the right side, looking, throws it to the right. It's caught, and he's tackled immediately. It'll be about a 5-6 yard pickup. And it was Miles McKenzie. He's a freshman on the catch. 6-yard pickup in the air.
Yep, DePlanup forced to leave the pocket, roll out to his right, kind of patient, found an open man. Hit immediately, but it's a nice gain for first down there.
Yep, so the ball now just inside Shelbyville territory at the 49.
Pirates
2nd
trailing.
and 4.
Yep, sorry, Doc. Pirates trailing 13-0 here. First quarter. Just about a minute to play.
Plan up your quarterback. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Planup looks to keep, goes forward, and I think he might have lost a yard.
Yep, I think he did, Doc.
Was that a keep all the way?
It was.
And he does lose a yard on the play. It'll bring us 3rd and 5. .35 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bears lead the Pirates 13-0. The Pirates right at midfield, 3rd and 5.
Yep, big play right here, 3rd and 5. As you said, midfield. They trail 13-0.
There's a, see that hovering?
Drone.
Got a drone hovering over the east side of the field.
Looks like Pirates are not going to have to run a play, and doesn't look like they're going to, Doc. So
yep, they'll let it roll off. The final seconds rolling off the clock. And we'll end the first quarter like this. Shelbyville 13, Pirates zip. Pirates will face 3rd and 5 when we come back to start the second quarter. We'll be right back.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
All right, we're back with you here. The H&R Block first quarter is in the books. Gary, what's the status of this football game?
The Pirates find themselves behind 13-0 to the Shelbyville Golden Bears. Doc, what's been their record the last few years? Do you have that handy or not?
I do. Well, yeah, they've won 3 games total in 5 years.
Wow. They look like a different team today, and Coach Anderson said that they would be. They were much improved, and he was impressed with their squad, and I'm pretty impressed with their squad. They have moved the ball, not at will, but pretty easily here to forge that 13-0 lead here after 1 quarter.
So 3rd and 5 for Greensburg. They're at midfield. A plan up the quarterback. He'll hand off, go straight ahead, and it will move. It'll move the It'll move the post about 2 yards, so it'll bring up 3rd and about or 4th and about a long 3 or short 4 here, Gary.
Yep. Acton back into the ball game with that carry, but as you said, short yards. What do you get? 3?
Just give me a yard.
1. Boy, the Pirates right now, Doc, with 11 yards of rushing.
And it's a 4th and 4. Ball just inside Shelbyville territory, and it looks like the Pirates are lined up to go for it. Spread formation, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lineup calls for the ball, takes the hike, going for it on 4th. It's caught. It's a first down.
Yep, Hunter Springmeyer, I believe, Doc, on the reception.
Nice pass play. They'll move the chains, the ball down to the 40. They needed 4 yards. Gary, they got 8 on that pass play. First down, Pirates.
Boy, quiet crowd here, Doc. Big crowd, though. Both sides. Shelbyville side nearly filled, and Greensburg side very, very respectable here to open up this season.
Minute gone in the first quarter. Shelbyville
second
leads.
Quarter.
Second quarter. Bears lead 13-0. Pirates 1st and 10.
Oh,
and
no.
Is it a screen pass? Oh, that could be they're going to say incomplete pass, but the Bear defender kind of jumped over the Pirate receiver.
Intended for Acton, but he was unable to get that again. He had to turn into a defender there.
2nd and 10 on that incompletion.
13-0 Shelbyville. Just underway, second quarter. Pirates inside Shelbyville territory at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd and 10. A plan up. From the gun. 3 receivers bunched up tight to the right. They'll give it to Acton. Spins forward for short yardage.
Boy, they've got his number right now.
He'll pick up 2 yards on that play.
And it'll bring up 3rd and long here for the Pirates.
Pirates last time were able to pick up a first down like this with a slant in. Let's see what they call here. 10:15 left in the second quarter. 13-0 Shelbyville. Pirates with the ball, 3rd and long. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Aplanum takes the hike, throws a pass down the right side, and it falls incomplete.
Boy, there were 2 Pirates, and they actually ran into each other. I would say somebody ran the wrong pattern, Doc.
So 4th and 8. The ball.
I would imagine they'll go for it again. They're down 13-0. A lot of football to be played, but they're inside Shelbyville territory.
And what, the 38-yard line?
Yep. Again, that last pass play, the Pirates with 2 receivers running into each other at the end of that pass.
So here we go. Pirates are going for it on 4th and 8. They're on the Bear 38-yard line.
I thought they jumped.
And they'll throw to the right sideline, and not even close.
Wow.
Incomplete. Pirates turn it over on downs on 3 straight incompletions.
Again, that pass, there was no one in the vicinity when that hit the turf. Again, I'm not sure somebody not having their assignment on that route or what, but last 2 pass plays really not on target at all. I thought the Pirates had jumped, but there was no call.
9:50 left in this second quarter, 13-0 Shelbyville. And this will be the Bears' 4th possession. They've scored on 2 of their first 3 possessions. They'll start at their own 38-yard line.
7 on the play clock. He's running it down. For 3, they're going to take a timeout. I don't think he got it, yeah. Wow, I don't know what they were waiting on, Doc. That's going to be the 7th penalty here on Shelbyville already. That one for delay of game.
Yeah, there was no sense in that. I don't know if he's trying to get it down to the last second. So a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, that was just no rhyme or reason on that one. Shelbyville leads 13-0. 1st and 15 now.
We'll back him up to the 33-yard line. Everybody's doing spread formations tonight, aren't they? This will be a running back straight up the middle, and he gets almost a first down. It was a 2nd and 15, and he's just going to be a yard shy of the first.
Aiden Lang on the stop for the Pirates, but not before they get, 14?
14 yards. So 3rd and 1 for the Bears.
Same player.
And same
He's
play,
a big boy.
and they'll get a first down.
Yep, that's a big boy right there. He's listed at, let me see here, 5'11", 195. What did he get there, Doc? He's down to the 45.
Down to the 46.
So what did he get?
Call it 6.
All right.
So here we go. The Bear quarterback looks, throws down the right sideline. A man wide open. Can he get to the end zone?
That's Brinkman again. He's going to be his second touchdown.
He will get the end zone.
Goodness gracious.
Boy. A 46-yard pass play. He was open on the right sideline, had a blocker in front of him and one man to beat, and it was no contest.
Wow.
And Shelbyville, not looking like the Bears of the last 5 years, are they, Gary?
They are absolutely not.
And that was number 6 again?
Yeah, Brinkman again.
So it's 19-0. 8:46 left in the second quarter.
And he was open as open can be right there, Doc.
Extra point pending. And this one's up, and it's no good. So Shelbyville 3 touchdowns, 1 extra point to show for it, but 19-0 Shelbyville, 8:46 to play in the second. We'll leave you here for 30 seconds. We'll be back.
Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And right now, through September 30th, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Gary, we're back with you here. We got 8:46 left here in the second quarter, but what's the status of this ball game?
Yeah, Pirates off to a rough start here on the new field. They are trailing 19-0 to the Shelbyville Golden Bears here, and the Pirates just offensively have got nothing going. They have 34 yards of passing. They have 13 yards of rushing, and just yards coming very difficultly here for the Pirates.
Yeah, and the Bears 4 possessions, 3 touchdowns. Not a bad start to a football game. Here's the Bear kickoff again, that little pooch kick to the right side, and Pirates will pick it up, and the Bears will not kick it away, will they? This one stayed in bounds for the first time.
No man's land for him. No man's land for him.
Looks like for the Pirates, that was Riley Spears. Yep, Riley Spears covered that up and was tackled immediately, but decent field position. Pirates again going to start, what, at 35 this time? Yep, 35.
So 19-0 Shelbyville.
What number did you call?
Great night for a football game.
Absolutely is.
Just perfect.
So the Pirates this time break huddle. Bryson Allplanup, your quarterback. He's a 5'11 sophomore, 165. He has completed 4 passes tonight out of 8 attempts for 34 yards, but 1 interception.
All right, so the Pirates, they'll start at their 35. Plan it from the gun. It'll be a handoff to Acton. He'll go straight up the middle and gets 9 yards. Nicely done.
Very nice left time for Acton.
9-yard pickup.
So this is when you air one out, Doc. 2nd and 1. Of course, Shelbyville playing pretty deep on defense there. Acton
again, goes to the left side, move the chains.
First down for Caden.
Got about 3 yards on that, about 4 yards on that pickup. Let's see where they mark it.
Just the 3rd Pirate first down here.
To the 48, that's a 4-yard pickup, Gary.
All right, Pirates get a fresh set of downs. They trail 19-0 here. Still 8 minutes to play here, second quarter. Plenty of football to be played.
Pirates spread the field with 3 to the right, 1 to the left. And another handoff to Acton, and they make contact with him behind the line of scrimmage, and he barely gets to the line of scrimmage. And another defender had him by the shirt tail.
Yeah, gets away from the player that had him in the backfield. Give him credit. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but no gain. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Pirates at their own 48-yard line. 7.5 left in the second quarter. It's a 19-0 lead for the Golden Bears.
Acton came off the field. He's still looking at that left hand.
Who's in the running back position now?
Looks like Austin Cruz, Doc.
Okay.
Yep, Austin Cruz.
Number 2.
Yep, in the backfield with Allplanup.
Big sophomore. Here's the Pirates on 2nd and 10. It'll be kind of an option to the left side and fakes a hand pitch out, but he gets about 2 yards on the carry. Maybe 1 yard on the carry.
Yeah, not much.
We'll give him 1 yard. It's 3rd and 9.
So again, right at midfield here, just shy of midfield, 3rd and 9 for the Pirates, trailing 19-0.
7 minutes to play here. Clock stops on that out-of-bounds play. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Pirates keep that spread formation with 3 to the right and 1 to the left.
Give Shelbyville credit. I mean, they're deep on defense, and yet they're stopping the run.
Planup takes, throws, just swings it to the right side. It's caught and advanced to the 50, to the 45.
It's going to be short of the first down. Who is that?
Number 22.
Yeah, Miles McKenzie. That's his 2nd reception of the night.
It's the freshman. Nice pickup. He gets to the 45. That's about a 6-yard pickup in the air. And it's 4th and 3, Gary. Now inside. Oh, and it looked like Shelbyville will go offside.
That'll be a first down via the penalty for the Pirates in Shelbyville. Man, they are racking up the penalties here tonight. That is their 8th.
A lot of penalties for the Bears, but they lead by 3 touchdowns here.
So first down gives the Pirates a fresh set of downs inside Shelbyville territory at the 40. I think this is as deep as they've been. They've gotten there one other time, but I think this is as far as they've gotten, the 40-yard line.
We did get to the 38.
Did we?
Turned it over on downs. Okay. So, yep. So here we go. The trips are to the left side, and they give it to the big sophomore, and he lunges forward inside the 40. He gets kind of a tough yard or two.
Boy, Shelbyville was getting a man in the backfield quite often and just kind of missed him, ran right by him that time, Austin Cruz.
1-yard pickup for Cruz.
It's his second carry. He's got 1 yard. Pirates trail 19-0, just under 6 minutes to play.
Cruz comes to the sideline, and Caden Acton will go to the backfield behind the quarterback.
No further update on the north-south ball game.
5:42 to play here in this second quarter. And this goes to Acton, goes straight up the middle, and gets inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup.
All right, so brings up third and a long 4.
5:18 to play here in the second.
Pirates down 19-0 to the Golden Bears.
3rd and 4+. Trips to the left. This handoff to Acton. He goes forward again and gets to about the 31-yard line. About a 3-yard pickup will bring up 4th and short.
Another big play.
4th and a yard for the Pirates. 3-yard pickup for Caden Acton. Ball at the 31-yard line.
Kind of looks like the Pirates, Doc, are counting on Acton to break one here.
And again, Acton again gets, it's a keeper. The quarterback swings to the left side. First down, Pirates.
Acton
faked it to
hammered.
Acton. Yeah.
He got pancaked there in the backfield on the fake.
Nice play there. They're looking for Acton all the way, and it was a fake to Acton, and the quarterback, Planet, kept it and got the first down.
How many yards?
Let's see where they place it. There,
it's at 32. No,
it's at the 27.
20, yep.
So 4-yard pickup.
But more importantly, a fresh set of downs, and this is as deep now as the Pirates have been into Shelbyville territory.
4:15 to play in the half. Pitch out and
Cruz
goes to Cruz. Can he turn the corner? He cannot, and he'll be dropped for a loss.
Yep, Shelbyville defense just extended that line of scrimmage all the way down, and Cruz had nowhere to go.
He was sweeping to the right side, no place to turn the corner.
Wow, big loss. 5, 4.
And he loses 4.
So 2nd and 14 now. Oh, they jumped off. Shelbyville up 19-0, and they just keep shooting themselves in the foot. But so far, it's not costing them anything but yards.
Oh, against Greensburg.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Against Greensburg.
Oh, my goodness. So the Pirates shoot themselves in the foot.
Well, 2nd and 14 becomes 2nd and 19. Backed up to the 36-yard line. So here we go, 2nd forever. It's pass play, a Planet throwing to the right sideline. Has a man open, and it's incomplete. Yeah. Intended there for
Carson Miller was the intended receiver. He was covered up pretty well.
So it brings up 3rd and 19. .324 left in the half. Incomplete pass stops the clock. 19-0 Shelbyville. Pirates on their 36 facing 3rd and 19.
Big play here. They need some yards.
Bryson Planet looks to the left. takes some heat, goes to the right, throws,
Oh,
and
my
it's
goodness.
incomplete. Incomplete. He was in traffic, but it was intended.
I think it was Hunter Springmeyer was the
Okay.
intended receiver. See when he gets up a little gimpy himself here.
And 4th and 19, the ball at the 36. And the Pirates look to the sideline. They're going to go for this one at 4th and 19 because they're on the 36. I'm not sure if I would give that a quick little punt. So plant it back in the shotgun.
All by himself here.
3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Yeah, no one in the backfield. He'll throw it to the right sideline, and it is incomplete. It would have been okay picked off, I think, but it falls incomplete. In fact, it would have been better for the Pirates had it been picked off.
Yep, it would have. So the Pirates, yet again, give it up on downs. They trail 19-0. We've got 3:12 to play here, quarter number 2.
That was the best series for the Pirates. They had it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 plays,
Yep.
but
picked up a couple of first downs, but unable to close the deal when it got down where they needed it.
Bears with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to work here in the second quarter. They lead 19-0. Straight up the gut. Why not? It's working for them.
Yeah, they found a nice running back here. He's a big boy, Luke Jackson, 5'11", 195.
Picks up 9 yards on first down, 2nd and 1 now.
Going back to him again. Oh, it's a fumble.
Shelbyville will cover it, but there'll be some lost yardage here.
Yep, fumble on the exchange there between Chapelleau. So it'll be 3rd and 3 here for Shelbyville. Again, they lead 19-0. 2:27 to play here, second quarter action.
And it's a pass play. They're looking, thrown down the center of the field, and caught. Nicely done, and he's going to go all the way. He sure is. Couple Pirates down on the field, but this is another touchdown for Owen Meadows, a senior. And Shelbyville, 4 touchdowns here in the first half.
No, that's
I'm sorry.
Brinkman.
Yeah.
How far did he go there?
He went 57 yards.
Yeah, he's got touchdowns at 14, 46, and now 57. I coached his dad in tennis. We're going to have words.
So extra point coming up for Shelbyville. It's 25-0 Bears, 2:12 left in the second quarter. This second quarter sponsor, Gary, you haven't asked me, but it's the Decatur County Memorial Hospital.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it Sturgill? Is it Sturgill?
The Bears have not been proficient on extra points, and they've had a lot of penalties, but they lead here 25-0 over the Pirates.
And Brinkman now with 117 yards of receptions plus 3 touchdowns. He's got the hat trick.
Aiden Heffler-Vasquez on the point after, and it is good.
So he's
26-0. The bad guys leading here. 2:12 to play in the first half. We'll leave you for 30 seconds to catch our breath. We will be right back.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
And we're back. Gary, you tell it.
Oh, boy, it's ugly. 26-0. Shelbyville Golden Bears all over the Pirates here early. 2:12 to play in the second quarter. Pirates will get another opportunity, but so far yards have come very, very difficult.
Well, Pirates
Am
will
I right?
receive the.
I don't know. What else do I say?
Well, Pirates will receive this kickoff. Now, Shelbyville's just.
We haven't seen this Shelbyville team in a long time, but they are running Ramshot over the Pirates here.
Yep.
Well, they're passing is what they're doing. He's got Chapello now with 184 yards of passing. And we're still to hit the halftime mark yet.
Again, the Decatur County Memorial Hospital, our halftime sponsor. Quality care you want close by.
So, Cruz and Acton back deep for Greensburg. They have not kicked it away yet. Let's see if the Pirates have figured that out.
So Price, the kickoff man here for the Bears, it just pooches it. It'll come down in the middle area at the 30. It'll be fielded by the Pirates, and they'll fall down at the 31-yard line.
Yep. Shelbyville coaches here in the block, they are very happy with the kickoffing that the Bears are doing. Looks like they're just finding an empty spot on the field and kicking it there. So the Pirates will take over on their own 31-yard line, trailing 26-0. Scoreboard's in a new location, Doc. I'm having trouble seeing it.
I see it just fine.
All right. Well, I don't want to see it, but
okay.
I'm looking at it.
All right. So Pirates break huddle and come to the ball 1st and 10 from their 31-yard line. Great night for some football. The scoreboard's not working right, is it? It's saying the Pirates are behind 26-0.
Yeah. Well, they got it figured out.
Something's wrong with that scoreboard.
Evidently got it figured out down there.
Yeah.
All right, Pirates back on offense again. Bryson all playing up the quarterback. Acton off of his left shoulder.
2 receivers each side. And Acton throws to the left, a complete pass, and it'll be good for almost 8 yards here.
Was it
Cruz? Let's see who caught the pass here.
It is
that who's coming off?
No. Miles McKenzie.
McKenzie, okay.
Miles McKenzie's been a popular target.
Out to the 38, so a 7-yard pass play. 2nd and 3, Greensburg.
There's a guy in the backfield nearly every time for Shelbyville anymore. And Acton's going to lose a couple yards. Looks like Pirates might. Who's taking a. Shelbyville is going to take their first timeout.
Timeout, 26-0. Shelbyville leading Greensburg, 91 seconds to play here in the half. We'll be back.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Make this the summer event with a new 2023 Jeep or new 2023 Ram truck from Acre Automotive. Right now, choose from a big selection of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, or Wagoneers. Or if you're thinking truck, Acres have a nice selection of new 2023 Ram half-ton, 3/4 ton, and 1-ton trucks. See Kevin Milburn, Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, or Dan Rubel.
Back with you here. Pirates. Pass play, is it caught?
Yep.
It is.
Like Carson Miller, his second reception.
Yeah, they'll move the chains. That's a first down. They get the ball up to the 49-yard line, an 11-yard pass play.
And there was still 2 Pirates right there where that pass was thrown.
The ball is where, at the 44?
The 44.
Okay. So here we go. A Planet will throw to the right sideline again. A man's open, just overthrown.
Yeah, they've been working on that.
There. Yep, they're going to catch him.
Carson Miller again for the intended receiver.
Just off his fingertips.
They've went for that several times tonight. That's closest they've come to completing it down there. Stops the clock. 1:04 to play. 26-0. Shelbyville leads.
Everything's perfect tonight but the score.
It is a beautiful night for football.
Here's your second down play for the Pirates. Quarterback rolls to the left, looks, throws to the left, and it's caught, and it'll be a first down for the Pirates. Get down inside the 40-yard line. Who's on the catch?
I think it was Springmeyer. Hunter Springmeyer, I believe. Nope. Catch that. Miles McKenzie.
McKenzie having a good game for a freshman. So the
Timeout Pirates, Doc.
Ball down to the 40, so that was a 14-yard pass play. And it is a timeout. We'll take 30 seconds. There's 50 seconds to play here in the half. Pirates trail 26-0. We'll be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
And we're back. We've got 50 seconds to play in this half, Gary, and the Pirates have, let's be kind, they have struggled here in the first half.
They have struggled. They've run a lot of plays, but not a whole lot to show for. Well, nothing on the scoreboard to show for it. They do have now, I'll plan up with 74 yards of passing and 36 yards of rushing for the Pirate offense, but the big goose egg still remains on that scoreboard. They trail 26-0.
So first down play here for the Pirates on their own 40-yard line. Looking for a score, looking to get that goose egg off the scoreboard if possible. Passing to the left side, it's caught, and it's a 5-yard pass play. Out of bounds, stops the clock with 45 seconds to go.
I think that's McKenzie again.
Coach tells us if a play works, they keep going to it until they stop it.
5 yards?
5-yard pass play.
Clock stopped with the out-of-bounds tackle at 45 seconds to play here first half.
And looks down the center, rolls to the right this time. LaPlante does. Throws it, and it is caught at the 30-yard line by Greensburg.
Into double coverage to Carson Miller, but he was able to hang on to the pass, and it's going to be a first down.
They'll put it at the 29-yard line. So that was a 6-yard pass play.
LaPlante took the snap and spiked it.
34 seconds.
They might say it wasn't a play. They might say it wasn't set yet. Yep, it is. He spiked it, so goes as an incompletion.
Okay.
But it does stop the clock at 34 seconds.
Pirates trying to remove a goose egg from the scoreboard here in the second quarter. Three to the left, one to the right to plan up your quarterback. Caden Acton, the running back. And it escapes a tackle, goes to the right, keeps it on his feet, and he'll get maybe a yard after all that, Gary.
Maybe. And the Pirates will take their final timeout.
And we'll stay with you on this one with 26 seconds to play in the second quarter. So this will be 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball at the 28-yard line. It's a 26-0 Shelbyville lead with 26 seconds to play here in the first half. Shriver Field, Gary, has never looked so good.
It has never looked so good. Scoreboard is not being as kind, though, for the Pirates. They trail 26-0 with 26 seconds to play here, first quarter action. They are moving. They're down inside Shelbyville territory at, what, the 27, 28, 28-yard line.
We have a drone hovering over the east side of the field.
It's not Operation Football, but there it is.
Yep, and now it's
coming down. Going to land it.
So here we go. It's 3rd and 9 for the Pirates. They'll break huddle and come to the ball. 26 seconds to play. 26-0 Shelbyville. Pirates a third down play from the Bear 28-yard line. So here we go. There's 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Sophomore quarterback in the gun. Caden Acton, the running back.
To blitz.
Throws to the right side, and it's caught.
Carson Miller, but man, he took a shot. Pirates are letting Shelbyville into that backfield a lot. Won't be a first down, but
looks like 4th and 4, does it not?
It does.
So 5-yard quick pass play. And the out-of-bounds stops with 21 seconds left. This is 4th down and 4. So ball at the 24, they're saying the 23.
Going to blitz again.
Throws and incomplete.
Boy, just getting penetration into the Pirate backfield at will tonight.
So the Pirates turn it over on downs again.
Again, trailing 26-0. They give Shelbyville 16 seconds. I would cover Brinkman if I were the Pirates.
I certainly would too. You could be a defensive coordinator, Gary.
Well, we've teased Coach saying we'll send information down to him that we see. So
yeah, why don't you send one down about right now?
About right now, I'm sure he would
see
welcome
what kind
it.
of humor he takes this in.
Will Shelbyville try to pile it on here? We'll find out. Or will they just take a knee and get out of this thing?
Yep, they lead 26-0. 16 seconds to play in the half. They're on their own 23. Quarterback takes it, and they'll run to the right side. The quarterback keeps it. Gonna run the ball, turn upfield, get some yards, and he's got a first down.
Yep.
Yes, he does.
It's pretty simple.
8 seconds left on the clock as they'll move the chains.
All the way down to the 35, Doc.
12-yard pickup on the ground for the keeper. 7 seconds. They've started the clock. I don't think they're going to hike it, though. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They're going to let this run off, Gary. That's it. There's the horn after 2 quarters of play, the score. Here at Shiver Field, Shelbyville, 26. Pirates, Goose Eggs so far, another half to play. We'll step away here, and we'll be back right after this.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And right now, through September 30th, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
And we're back with you here. It's halftime at Shriver Field. Beautiful new Shriver Field off artificial turf. Scoreboard reads 26-0 Shelbyville. Gary's got all the hard stats here for you, but I'll give you the easy ones here. Pirates had 5 possessions, 4 times turned it over on downs, the other time on interceptions. Shelbyville, on the other end, 5 full possessions. They had the ball at the end of the close of time, 5 full possessions, and they've scored 4 touchdowns out of those 5 possessions. And, Gary, that's the short story.
Yep, and a lot of times the stats won't add up. Tonight they do, Doc, at least here at the halftime.
Do they tell the story?
They tell the story pretty clearly.
Well, let's hear the story.
All right. Well, the big story, 26-0 here on dedication night of Shriver Field. The turf is not being kind to the Pirates, being very kind to the Shelbyville Golden Bears. Shelbyville 26 points here. They did it, well, any which way you want it, really. They have 184 yards passing right now. Chapello, he is 5 for 8. 184 yards and 3 touchdowns. All 3 of those touchdowns to Luke Brinkman. One of 14 yards, one of 46 yards, and one of 57 yards. So they're getting it done through the air. But that's not the only way they're getting it done. They're also getting it done on the ground. Right now at halftime, they have 106 rushing yards, and we'll get that. Right now we gave you Chapello's numbers. Rushing-wise, Eli Chapello, he's also carried the ball 4 times for 33 yards. Donovan Martin started the game as their workhorse. He didn't touch the ball once in the second quarter, but he has carried it 8 times for 44 yards. Second quarter was pretty much handled by Luke Jackson. He has 3 carries for 29 yards. Shelbyville has run 23 plays for 290 yards. Doc, that comes up to 12.6 yards per play.
Ouch.
You're going to score some points moving the ball 12.6 yards every time you move the ball. Pirates, on the other hand, they've run 17 more plays than Shelbyville has, but they have about 170 fewer yards, I should say. 40 plays for the Pirates, 127 yards. That's 3.18 per play. So 12 plus compared to 3 plus for the Pirates on per plays. We'll start in the air. Pirates have passed it probably more than Wes Anderson wanted to. They've thrown the ball 20 times here in the first half, has all plan up. He's connected on 12 of those 20 for 90 yards, no scores, and 1 interception. He is, as I said, 12 for 20, 90 yards through the air. On the ground, the Pirates have only racked up 37 yards. Cruz has carried the ball. Austin Cruz carried the ball 3 times for -3 yards. Planup has carried it 4 times for 5 yards. And Acton 13 carries for 34 yards. Penalties. Pirates have 2 penalties for 15 yards. Shelbyville 8 penalties for 30 yards. And 2 of those penalties, they count as penalties. They were kickoffs that went out of bounds. They really don't get penalized yardage for those. Pirates just get the ball at a certain point of the field. But the other 6 penalties have all been 5-yard varieties for those 30 yards. So there you have it, 26-0. Stats don't lie. Over 12 yards per play for Shelbyville. Just over 3 yards per play for the Pirates, and just struggling to find any success on offense.
Well, something we have not seen in the first half. Now, we've seen touchdowns, turnovers, and interception, a lot of turnovers on downs, a lot of penalties. Not seen a punt yet.
Well, you're right. We haven't, have we?
Nope.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of, as you said, a lot of other things. But if you are not here and you're listening to us, I guess you could be out there on the western part of the field. But beautiful facility here. Everything's done except the end zone. They had some sort of snafu occur that they didn't get the lettering correct for the end zone. So they're just solid blue. They're not going to fix them this year. They will be lettered and ready to go for next year.
There you go.
Soccer will christen this field tomorrow morning. Lady Pirate Soccer will play at 10 a.m. Union County, and then the boys' team will follow at noon against the same Union County doubleheader tomorrow. And I'll be on the sidelines running
Officiating.
if I
He'd
can.
be the flag man on the sidelines.
If I can.
What do they call the side judge? What do they call him?
Yep, side judge, yeah.
Side judge.
Yep.
Are you going to be a homer? Can't be,
Of course
can you?
not.
Not
That's
when
why
you're
I'm
officiating.
actually not doing the center.
Okay.
It would not be good for an employee of the corporation to be the center ref. So
tell me, you were telling me earlier they roll out this turf. Originally, it's all green.
Every bit of it is green.
And how do they get these numbers and pirate head and words? How do they get all this on here?
It's amazing. They cut it out. Anything that's not green, and if you're on YouTube, you can see that there's a lot not green. But when they roll this out, it's completely green. And anything not green, they cut and then sew in the replacement, either the blue, the white. Is there anything else? I guess it's all blue or white. Yeah, sew it in. And they've even got shading on the numbers. I mean, it's just amazing what they do. And they do it pretty quickly.
Yeah, like shadows to the numbers, aren't they?
Yeah, they do it very, very quickly. But, man, I don't know how they – I mean, we're standing on this. It wouldn't be easy to cut this stuff the way they do it and sew that stuff back in. And then when it's all done, they come through and they poured sand and then kind of had a brush. It looked like a rolling brush that would kind of make it settle. And then on top of that, they put these little circular rubber pellets, and they dump that in and then also go around and circle it and get it all fluffed up. And when you walk down there on the field, there's only about, I don't know, half an inch of green. Everything else is that sand or the pellets that have filled it up. And it's probably close to 2 inches, that green. But with all of the sand and the pellets in there, it's very short. It's squishy. It's got to be a lot easier to fall on and get tackled on, I would think, as opposed to a hard frozen field. But, yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Nearly done. Done enough to play, but just the end zones aren't complete.
Gotcha. Stone's Farm Service is our halftime sponsor tonight. Thanks to them for sponsoring this halftime segment. It's 26-0 Shelbyville leading Greensburg. And Shelbyville who had only won 3 games in the last 5 years. Gary looking to bust out of that one here tonight.
Well, they don't look like that kind of a team tonight. They look very, very adept offensively and defensively. I'm very impressed with them defensively. They've had a player in the Pirate backfield on offense. Man, just more times than not. I don't know what's happening there, but Pirates are going to have to shore that up a little bit.
Well, I tell you what, this is our first. We're still getting acquainted with Wes Anderson, the new coach, and I tell you what, why don't you do the pregame interview or the postgame interview tonight? See, why don't you ask him? We'll give it to you, Gary.
He said he would be up. We'll see if he holds true to that.
It may be a short interview.
He said he would own it.
Okay.
And he's going to have to. He's going to have to. He's the man.
Well, you know what? It would give him something to work on this next week.
That's right. You can ask him that. Plenty to work on next week. What are you going to work on most?
Offense, defense, special teams, probably.
The trifecta.
Got it.
Although we haven't seen much of the special teams. Shelbyville has yet to kick the ball. They've scored 26-0, but they have not kicked the ball to the Pirates. They've found a soft spot, an open spot, if you will, and just kind of pooched it into that opening. And the Pirates have just been able to fall on it. If it hadn't gone out of bounds, it's gone out of bounds twice. But the other times they've kicked it into a open area on the field, and the Pirates have just had to kind of fall on it and take it right there.
Just sent some scores over to Jason Simpson so he can give them over the loudspeaker here. He's asking for
some
scores. We got some from Mike Korn, passed them on.
There we go.
Triton Central leading Cascade 28-0 at half. Connorsville leading Richmond 13-7 in the third. East Central all over Lawrenceburg 35-0. North Decatur leading South at the half 20-7. And Mike Korn says, "Sorry, I got busy at work."
No excuse.
No excuses for that, Mike. This is your priority, giving us these scores.
And I don't know why I got this, but BJ sends me, marching band is performing during halftime at the North-South. Oh, I bet it's the Decatur County Band.
Oh, that's what it is.
So that's why there's nobody here.
Aren't we dedicating a brand new field? Isn't that what we're doing? Are we doing that?
Yeah, but it's the bucket game up there, so it took priority. So that's probably what it is, the Decatur County Band doing that. So that answers your question. I wonder why she sent that to me, but now it makes perfect sense. Thank you, BJ. You take care of me. Yeah. Keep this dumb guy straight here.
That's right.
Tell you what, this Shelbyville punter looks to me like he's a pretty good punter. I'm glad we haven't seen a punt
We
yet.
haven't seen him yet. They've been scoring too many touchdowns.
That's
We haven't
right.
seen him.
They have not needed to punt. They did give it over on downs, their first time, and that was it?
Yep.
Yep.
Actually, it was, on downs.
Yep.
That was when Rankin came in and broke up a couple plays.
Yep. Good start.
And
for the
since
Pirates.
then, 4 straight touchdowns. And if you could criticize Shelbyville, they've only made 2 of 4 extra points. And they've had a lot of penalties, but 26-0 says a lot right there.
That says a lot right there. Pirates still in the locker room. 2:32 to play, or 2:32 on the halftime clock. But then we always know they'll put another 3 minutes on when it gets to 0 for whatever reason they do that. Anyway,
Gary loves that rule.
That has got to be the dumbest rule in sports.
There's a new rule in, I think it's NFL football.
Yes.
On kickoffs, or punts, you can fair catch inside the
25.
Inside the 25, and they bring it out to the 25.
Yep. Yep. That's.
Is that on kickoffs or punts?
I know it's on kickoff. I don't know that it's on punt.
I think it's on. Yeah, I think it's on kickoff. So
it is on kickoffs for sure. I don't know that it is on punts.
So you can fair catch a kickoff at the 5 and bring it out to. They'll bring it out to the 25. So they're trying to reduce collisions in football and injuries.
Yep.
So there you go.
Those guys are getting bigger and faster every year. So trying to cut down on those injuries.
Yep. 26-0 Shelbyville leading the Pirates here with a minute and a half left. Before the 3-minute clock anyway here at the Stones Farm Service halftime show.
And Wes Anderson still has not released his troops from the locker room here.
Yep. I would think he's not very happy with how things are going. So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him, was it execution or was it just outmatched here tonight? I don't know. Well, add that to the list of questions you can ask.
Yeah. Yep. We'll see what happens here.
He's got a pretty good sense of humor, but I'll tell you, after a game, if second half goes like this one, I'm sure that sense of humor will be deep down somewhere hidden away.
Yeah, if I'm coaching this situation, and I'm not coaching this, I'm like, well, let's try to win the second half. Don't forget about winning the ball game. We're down 4 touchdowns. Let's just try to win the second half. Try to win the third quarter.
Yeah, one step at a time.
Take something going on.
Yep.
Well, this is John Dooley, Gary Bailey here. It's Morgan Schofield over here running the tech, all this fancy stuff, new cameras and computers and equipment. And it's got us baffled, Gary. We don't know what we're doing here.
We just hand her the wires. She plugs them in, and it works.
Yep.
And you know what? It saves me from having to dig through the bag. So I'm good. You took the windows out, too.
Yeah, that's true. I did take the windows out. We have a nice clear view. Reminds me back at that time. Remember when I put Rain-X on the glass?
Oh, Lord. Yes.
I thought it was a great idea, and just it wasn't.
Sometimes you just learn things the hard way.
That's right.
So a number of years ago, it was going to be a rainy football game.
But let's give Rain-X credit. It works.
It
beads right
up the water. But if you're not going, down highway speed,
it just stays
right there.
Yeah,
that was quite the evening. I remember that.
We couldn't see physics there.
We couldn't see very well at all, so I thought, man, I'm going to put Rain-X on this, and that'll clear it right up. Nope. It was
just
not
speckled
good.
with rain. Yeah, I remember.
And we couldn't take the windows out because the rain was coming right out of the north.
It was cut. Yeah.
So we were just stuck.
But if we could have got this press box going about 50, 60 mile an hour, it would have blown right off there.
It would have. Would have been
yes, it
great.
would.
It would have been so clear. Would have been as clear as it is right now.
All right. Have they done the 3-minute clock now? They have, haven't they?
Yeah.
There's 2.5 minutes left in halftime. It is Shelbyville in the lead here, kind of spoiling the Pirates' ribbon cutting ceremony here on this new artificial turf at Shriver Field. It is beautiful here. Great turf. There's, again, just over a couple minutes to go. We'll step away for a few minutes. We'll come back with the kickoff. The Pirates will have the ball first, trailing 26-0. This is John Dooley, Gary Bailey, and Morgan Schofield. We'll be back. Don't go away.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Make this the summer event with a new 2023 Jeep or new 2023 Ram truck from Acre Automotive. Right now, choose from a big selection of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, or Wagoneers. Or if you're thinking truck, Acres have a nice selection of new 2023 Ram half-ton, 3/4-ton, and 1-ton trucks. See Kevin Milburn, Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And right now, through September 30th, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg.
We're back, Gary.
I got good news for you, Doc.
What's that?
We get the ball first.
Great. I guess.
Well, we'll find out. Back deep, Acton, and I think it's Austin Cruz along the way on the far side there.
There's still 24 seconds left on the halftime clock, but everybody's ready to go. 26-0, the bad guys.
Again, shout out to Gene Rubel. He's made our life nice down here. I got cushioning under my feet.
We got carpeting here in the press box.
We got
artificial turf.
We got a clean trash can. Things are good here in the box.
So Shelbyville kicks off. There's still 5 seconds left on the pregame clock. But they kick off, the Pirates scoop it up, and they'll run to the right side, and they'll get just about the 31-yard line.
Yep, I think Austin Cruz, I can't see those numbers. It's all.
I think that was Cruz.
Either that or Owen Meadows. I think it's Owens Meadows, number 6, isn't it? Yep. Meadows on the return.
That's what I said, Owen Meadows.
We'd love to tell you the numbers, but they are.
Pirate numbers are a little hard to see.
They are hard to see.
Shelbyville's easy to see, black on white. Ours is black on blue.
All right, so the Pirates will take over on their own 31-yard line here, trailing 26-0 as we get underway here, second half action.
Sophomore quarterback Bryson Aplanup is your man. Pirates spread the field. They've been in spread formation the entire game, Gary. And this will be a handoff, and they'll go straight in. Almost loses the ball, but the Pirates do advance.
Yep.
They'll get about 4 yards on first down.
Caden Acton. Acton with 38 of the 41 rushing yards for the Pirates here. I would say they're leaning on him heavily here.
Yep, 2 receivers each side. Aplanup your quarterback, Acton your running back. In the shotgun, and looks to pass a slant in, and it's caught in. Nope, it's not caught. It's dropped, intended there for number 23, Camden Loudon. Had to go low for it, couldn't quite get it.
I like the call, a little slant like that, but just unable to connect. It brings up 3rd and long.
And we've just started the third quarter. It is 26-0 Shelbyville, leading Greensburg here on opening night. Opening night of the season, opening night for this artificial turf, opening night for Wes Anderson, the Greensburg coach.
A lot of new here tonight.
Aplanup takes the hike, looks to throw another pass. This is the center of the field, and looks like he'll be about a yard shy. He'll be close to a first down.
Hunter Spring.
They're going to move it, move the chains.
Oh, man, that's a good spot. That's Hunter Springmeyer on the reception. Good enough for the first down. That's a very kind spot, I believe.
Yeah, we'll give you that. And the Shelbyville coaches to our side are kind of agreeing with you on that, Gary.
What do you get there?
7.
So he's got 15 yards on his second reception there.
Pirates first down from their 42. They give to Acton. He's swallowed up immediately. And it'll be a short loss on the play.
I'm telling you, they are getting right through that offensive line of the Pirates with little difficulty.
2-yard loss on the play. Brings up second down. That's a beautiful sky, is it not?
It is.
You have to stick your head out the window and look at it. So
26-0 Pirates trail. This is their first possession here of the second half.
Aplanup sets his team. 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Aplanup takes the hike, looks left, looks right, looks center, throws to the center.
Wide open.
It is caught, and inside the 50 to the 45, and it's a first down, big catch, and a nice pickup by Miles McKenzie. the freshman.
Yeah, very nicely done there by Greensburg. He was wide open, was McKenzie.
He gets all the way to the 43-yard line, so that's a 17-yard pickup for the freshman. Now working in Shelbyville territory. Quarterback hands off and swallowed. Nope. The ball's loose. I think the quarterback able to cover it, plant it, but lost the handle. And it's going to be a loss of about 4 yards.
So that'll bring up another 2nd and about 14.
This time the ball is back at the 47-yard line.
26-0. Shelbyville leads. Just opened up the second half here.
And it's a pitch to the right side, and then it'll advance forward. Nice pickup there by the Pirates at
Acton,
the 40.
he may go.
He's at the 30. He may score. He's at the 20. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Greensburg. No flags. Caden Acton, 9 minutes to play. 3 minutes inside the third quarter. Pirates on the scoreboard.
Wow, he took that, and I mean, he was going to his right, grabbed it and stopped on a dime and turned back to the left, and he was off to the races all the way to the house. Caden Acton, that is a Doorflinger Insurance Pirate touchdown.
47-yard scamper, as you like to call it, Gary.
That was a scamper. And I'm telling you, he was moving to his right on that pitch and just stopped. The second he caught it, went back to his left, and, man, the defense could not recover.
Yep. Nicely designed play. Pirates on the scoreboard. And see, I could be the coach. We're winning the third quarter. So Pirates lining up for the point after.
Let's see, is that going to be Miller again on the kick here? I think it is. Jacoby Miller, yep. Freshman.
And here's your point after. It is up, and it is no good.
I think it is.
Oh, it's good.
It was a bad snap. The holder, I don't know, who was the holder, Doc, do you know?
I didn't catch.
He did a nice job because it kind of skipped back to him on the ground. He was able to scoop it up, get it on the tee just as Miller booted it and got it just over the crossbar.
Pirates go 69 yards in 7 plays. The final 47. Pass play to a pitch-out play, actually, to Acton. Extra point good. 26-7. 9 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Pirates on the scoreboard. We'll be back right after this.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Pirates kick it off, caught by Shelbyville inside the 20. The return is on, and they spilled about the 35-yard line, where Shelbyville will set up shop here. Pirates just scored their first touchdown, first series of the third quarter, and it's a 26-7 Shelbyville lead.
Owen Meadows on the stop there. The Shelbyville return man was Axel Conover. So Shelbyville will take over now, leading 26-7 over the Pirates.
If that did the Pirates put a little energy in them.
That's good for Acton. As we said, I've mentioned already, if you're just joining us, out all last year with hip surgery. So nice to see him get back into the action like that.
Bears first down from the 35. Bryson Chapello there. Their quarterback, actually Eli Chapello. And they'll run the ball, they'll go forward, and they'll get a couple on first down.
Very short yardage. Try to get your number there of who carried that thing. Looks like Yep, back to Martin. First time he's carried the ball since the first quarter.
Okay. And the yard line markers on the sidelines, Gary, are illuminated. I don't think they were last year, right?
No, that's a new feature.
Look at this. We are artificial turf, illuminated yard markers. Second down for Shelbyville. 2nd and 8. They're at their own 37. And handoff, keeper. Quarterback will sweep to the right. Can they cut him off? They cannot. He'll turn up and he'll get upfield. Nice pickup for the quarterback. He'll be just short of the first down.
Acton ran him out of bounds there. Boy, very, very close.
It'll be 3rd and inches, it appears. Have to give him 7 yards on that run. The ball is advanced, Gary, to the 44-yard line.
So 3rd and short.
Yep.
26-7, Shelbyville leads.
Shelbyville trying to answer back from the Greensburg comeback or touchdown. And the team's playing pretty similar formations. Shelbyville 3 to the left, 1 to the right. The hike was high. The quarterback keeps it down, and he gets the first down.
Yep, Chapelot will get just enough there to move the chains.
He'll advance the ball to the 47. He gets 3 yards. He needed 1. He got 3.
High snap. He brought that down one-handed, Chapelot did. Gives themselves a new set of downs. However, they lead 26-7. Just under 8 minutes to play third quarter. We don't have a third quarter sponsor, so if you want to get involved, give Morgan Schofield a call. She'll get you set right up.
Third quarter sponsored by Gary Bailey School Bus Corporation.
There you go.
Shelbyville puts a man in motion right to left. The quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass.
Oh,
and he's tackled
hit.
Immediately. Big hit.
That's Acton.
Caden Acton getting in on defense, and he's prancing now, and he needs to be because it's a complete pass, but for a loss.
Yeah.
Only a loss of 2, however.
Yeah, but you can kind of feel Big Mo here a little bit, Doc.
A little bit. 2nd and 12 for the Bears. And you can see screen pass all the way there as the quarterback was backing up, and Acton was not fooled. Chapelot takes a low snap, looks. He's flushed out, going to the left, throws it incomplete.
Good defense there by the Pirates, forcing a errant throw there by Chapelot. 3rd and long now, Doc.
Yep, 6:56 left in the third. It's 26-7. Shelbyville with the lead. They've got 3rd and 12.
I wouldn't say this is must-stop territory yet, but it's getting close. Pirates need to stop. They trail 26-7, 6:56 to play here, third quarter action.
So here we go. The Bears looking for a dozen yards right here. Pirates looking for a stop. The quarterback looks down the center of the field, rushes out of the pocket, throws down the right side. It's tipped. Did he catch it?
He got it,
he
but
did
it's
catch
short.
it, but it's short of the first down. It'll bring up a 4th down play. It was tipped by a Pirate defender, but the Bear able to come down with it.
Brinkman again on the reception. Pirates really need to put a man on him, I think.
4th and 3, so we'll call that a 9-yard pickup in the air. And it's 4th and 3 Shelbyville. I'm not sure if I wasn't the Bears, I'd just punt this thing away. They are at the 46.
The way they move the ball, I would go for it.
They're going to go for it here. No runs, nope. It's a fake run, and the quarterback sweeps to the left, and he is contacted.
I think he got it.
Right at the first down marker.
Good pursuit by the Pirates, but I think they're going to give him the spot.
I think leading by 19 points, I would have pooched that away if I was Shelbyville. But
they got first down.
All right. But they made it good, 40 at the 42-yard line. They got 4 yards out of that one. They needed 3, Gary. They got 4.
All right. So fresh set of downs. Shelbyville leading 26-7. We got 6:38 to play here, third quarter action. And what do we got? A timeout, Pirates? Yep.
Timeout, Greensburg. 6:38 left in the third. 26-7, the bad guys here. We'll be back right after this.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
What do we got, Gary Bailey?
Well, 26-7. The Pirates have scored here in the third quarter, but Shelbyville has the ball. They have a fresh set of downs, and they are in Pirate territory.
Give them credit. The Bears were back at the 3rd and 12. They got a 9-yard pass and a 4-yard run to pick that up. First down, Shelbyville. Pirate 42-yard line.
Uh-oh, another false start. Oh, how did they miss that? There we go. God, I thought they were going to miss that.
Well, I think they heard you from up here.
Well, Jiminy Christmas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 false starts here in this ballgame for Shelbyville.
So it becomes 1st and 15.
Makes you wonder if the defense is calling numbers on them. All right.
We're approaching the midway point of the third quarter. 19-point Shelbyville lead. Quarterback rolls, turns, throws. It's caught to the right side, goes to the right sideline. Still on his feet, breaking tackles, and finally brought down at about the 26. Nice play there.
Came Loudon on the stop.
And that was on 1st and 15. They'll get to the 26-yard line, a 21-yard pass play. So here are the Bears from the 21, just outside the red zone. Got the 19-point lead over the Pirates. And this is a straight up the gut, short, maybe line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Pirates stiffened up in the middle.
Going to give him the line, Doc.
That's
Actually, they lost one, didn't they? According to the nothing.
It's a no-gainer. Sun is settled now. We're under the Friday night lights here in this second half.
Shelbyville starting to use clock on every down here. That's a smart play. Play clock down under 10 seconds now.
Eli Chapello throws to the left flat. It's caught. He'll advance up the center of the field, and he's got pretty close to a first.
Yep, going to be
just short, isn't he?
I think so. Axel Conover, the receiver there.
Gets to the 22-yard line, am I right?
No. 17.
17-yard line. Just what I said.
Yep.
9-yard pass play. Brings up 3rd and 1 for the Bears. They're at the 17, threatening to score their 5th touchdown here this evening. Leading Greensburg 26-7.
Oh, I thought they jumped there. Absolutely.
It is. It's another one.
It's a delayed flag, but it's the correct flag. Wow.
Well, the Bears have a commanding lead, but they do have something to work on this next week.
That they do. That's their 10th penalty now of the ball game. Hadn't heard of much, though. They lead 26-7. Just under 5 minutes to play here, third quarter action at the new and improved Shriver Field at Pirate Stadium.
3rd and 6 Bears. Senior quarterback Eli Chapello calls for the ball, takes the hike, hands off. They go straight up the gut and a couple yards.
Yep, Martin again.
Maybe 3 yards on that carry.
Who was it? I thought they said Jackson. That was definitely.
Go with what you saw there, Gary.
Oh, well, I guess it was.
3-yard pickup. It's 4th and 3. They're at the 19-yard line.
Another 4th down opportunity here for Shelbyville.
And they're packed in tight. Single receiver to the left. Everybody else in tight. Quarterback looks to pass. Has a man open, caught.
Can you say wide open?
Yep.
Can you say wide open?
It's Axel Conover, a senior. He just turned around and waited, kind of smoked a cigarette, caught the ball, and walked into the end zone. 19-yard pass play for Shelbyville.
So they go right down and answer that Pirate score. How many yards was that, Doc? Sorry?
19.
All right.
$13 plays and 65 yards for the Bears. They overcame 2 5-yard penalties on the way. Here's your extra point attempt.
Brinkman on the hold. They've had a little trouble in this area as well.
And here's the extra point. It's hit at the line of scrimmage, a low kick, and it was just right into the line. Nonetheless, another touchdown for the Bears in the score with 3:46 to play here in the third quarter. Shelbyville 32, Greensburg 7. We'll be back.
Make this the summer event with a new 2023 Jeep or new 2023 Ram truck from Acre Automotive. Right now, choose from a big selection of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, or Wagoneers. Or if you're thinking truck, Acres have a nice selection of new 2023 Ram half-ton, 3/4-ton, and 1-ton trucks. See Kevin Milburn, Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Well, Gary, for the Bears, too many penalties and not proficient at the points after, but they lead here, 32-7 over the Pirates. 3:46 to play in the third.
Yeah, they're pretty dang good at everything else. Those two areas definitely need some work. Owen Meadows, Caden Acton deep for the Pirates. It's the first time they've actually kind of kicked it away.
And it's caught at the 21. The return is on right at the
Meadows.
center. Meadows gets up and past the 35 to about the 37. Well, the Pirates will set up shop there, 1st and 10.
All righty. So again, 32-7, Pirates trail. 3.5 minutes to play here in this unsponsored third quarter. Give us a call. We'll get your name right there. See, I would have just mentioned it. An opportunity for you. What are we at, 37?
Got an opportunity for you to buy some Bitcoin. So
is that still a thing?
I think so. I know a guy.
You know a guy.
Send him some money. Just give him your bank account number. They'll just take it right out of there.
Well, they letting the Pirates huddle for an extended time here on the sideline. They finally break huddle. Come out. They have not started the play clock yet. It stands at 25. 3:37 to play third quarter. Pirates down 32-7.
So here we go. First down. This is a running play. Nice opening here, and it's Acton. Nice moves and gets inside the 45 to about the 44, 42-yard line of
So Caden Acton heating up here.
13-8. Gary, that's a 21-yard pickup on the first down run.
And he made another very quick cut. I think he likes this turf, at least for the footing.
Yeah, he made a nice move.
And he's doing it again. Here he goes. Stopped him after a nice first down run there. Going to get 4 maybe.
We're at the 37. They'll place it at the 37. Second, kind of a long 6. 4-yard pickup.
I need him for offense.
So here we go.
Acton over 100 yards now, Doc. And
Acton
adds
straight up the gut. He'll get to the 33 on that carry. About 4 yards. Let's see where they place it here. It'll be 2nd and 1. I'm sorry, 3rd and 1 coming up. Ball at the 34-yard line.
So 3rd and short here for the Pirates. As I say, Acton now 113 yards rushing for the game. And he's going to get some more.
Again, straight up the gut, breaks some tackles, and gets all the way to 25. He's just got nice hesitation moves and kind of small cuts, just enough to get himself open and downfield.
Yep.
33's coming out of the game, so
What did he get there, Doc? He's on the...
He got 9.
9 yards.
and a first down.
22. What we got here? Who is it, Doc?
Let him umpile, and I'll give you an answer.
Cruz.
He'll pick up 5 yards.
Austin Cruz, first down carry.
Let's give him 4 yards, Gary.
Okay.
Ball right at the 20-yard line. Pirates on the move here, just jamming the ball right up the center right now. Second and about 5.5 here. Quarterback takes the snap, looks, he'll go run to the left side. He's got a little bit of an opening. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, and he's knocked out at about the 2, maybe the 3-yard line.
Nicely done there for All Planet. Another first down for the Pirates.
First and goal from the 3.
So what do you get there?
17 yards.
17, 143.
So Planup's a nice run here. You know, you can see the difference in running on this turf, can't you?
Yeah,
Both teams.
Yep. So the Pirates with 1:30 to play in the third. They trail 32-7, but they're knocking on the door.
High snap brought down by a Planup. He'll keep it himself, and can he find the line of scrimmage?
Maybe. No, I don't
Nope,
think
he's
he
going to lose them.
Yep.
Might have lost a couple there.
Yep, he's back to the 5.
2-yard loss. It's second and goal from the 5.
Look like him and Acton there at the mesh point kind of arguing over it. All Planet kept it.
Coach Wes Anderson signaling from the sideline the plays. 58 seconds to play in the third quarter. Pirates at the 5. And it's a pitch caught straight up the field, and it is the ball's loose.
He's down.
He's at the 1. Down at the 1.
Clearly down.
The ball popped out, went into the end zone, but he's down at the 1-yard line. So it'll be a third and goal at the 1.
That was Acton.
He blitzed up straight up the middle and came down hard. The ball popped out, but he's down.
And that's again, he got the ball and just immediately changed direction. Defense, they have been pursuing heavily. That's one way you beat them, kind of like in basketball. They overplaying that passing lane. You do the back door on them, and that's what the Acton's kind of doing right now.
So Pirates will have 2 shots from the 1-yard line. Third and goal from the 1. Planup keeps, goes to the left side, and he'll be stopped. He is stopped. About a 1-yard loss on that play, and it'll bring up 4th and about 2. And there's the quarter, the end of the quarter. Let's see where they put the football down. That is the end of the quarter. It's 32-7 Shelbyville. Pirates just a couple yards away from a touchdown. We'll leave you for 30 seconds. We'll be back for an exciting play right after this.
Make this the summer event with a new 2023 Jeep or new 2023 Ram truck from Acre Automotive. Right now, choose from a big selection of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, or Wagoneers. Or if you're thinking truck, Acres have a nice selection of new 2023 Ram half-ton, 3/4-ton, and 1-ton trucks. See Kevin Milburn, Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
And we're back with you here. 3 quarters in the books. Shelbyville leads the Pirates 32-7. Pirates a 4th and goal. And we'll switch sides of the field. And Gary, they're going to punch this in or not?
Yes, they're going to do it. They're going to do it, Doc.
All right. Pirates looking for their second score tonight.
Got any scores, Doc?
Not since the last update.
All right, so the Pirates going into the fourth quarter. We got a sponsor on that, Doc. 32-7, they trail Shelbyville.
Our fourth quarter sponsor tonight is the Napoleon State Bank.
All right, branches all over the place.
We've got 2 in Greensburg, 1 in Westport, 1 in Napoleon, 1 in, I got some others. Where? Austin? Oh, Osgood, yes, of course. Morgan's over here trying to feed me information.
All right, so the Pirates 4th down Where are they at? 2 yard line, 1 yard line? All right,
Call
what are they
it
going to
the
do,
two.
Doc?
Here we go. And here it is, straight up the middle, and it's a touchdown. Acton runs
untouched. Right
straight
into
up the
end
gut,
zone.
and it's a touchdown for the Pirates.
That is a Doorflinger Insurance Pirate touchdown. Doorflinger Insurance located at, 810 East Main, 663-777-14. I don't know.
Look it up.
We'll get that up.
Just get on Google and look it up. All right.
Been too long. Been too long in the offseason. So that's Acton's second score of the ball game. This one a 1 yard scamper. We'll call it a scamper. So Owen Meadows, the holder.
Is that Jacoby?
Jacoby Miller.
Kick is up, and it looks good.
It looks good to me, and it is good.
So the score here tonight, Shelbyville 34, Pirates 14. And we're just 1 second here inside the fourth quarter.
Well, you said at halftime, just win the second half. Well, right now they are. They're up 14-7 here in the second half.
That's right.
Are the Pirates, but it's not going to get it done, but they look much better here so far.
And again, this comes with exactly 1 second gone in the fourth quarter. So the Pirates will kick off to the Bears in this Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. Other sponsors, we got some Walters Tire and Hamilton Tebby Law offices as sponsors tonight. We've got Cheer Block sponsor, but I'm not sure what that is, Gary. We're going to have to get some explanation from the big dogs up front. Morgan's shaking her head. She doesn't know either. Cheer Block sponsor. Now she's going to tell us.
So Jacoby Miller will get the ball dead center of the field there on the 40-yard line here shortly.
The cheer block sponsor would be sponsoring a cheer block for a specific school.
Okay.
So there you go. That was the explanation I was given.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I don't even see a cheer block. There might be one down there. They have been quiet, but 32
standing up down there.
32-14 now. Pirates trail. They are kicking off.
Greensburg kickoff comes up, and it is caught inside the 20, about the 18. The advance is on, and Pirates bring them down. They'll be at about the 34-yard line. Shelbyville will be for their 1st and 10. For their, it's only their second possession of the second half.
All right, just underway here. Fourth and final quarter.
Here in the second half, Pirates have had 2 possessions. Shelbyville 1, and there's been a touchdown on each of the 3 possessions.
All right, well, the Pirates need a stop then, because that formula is not going to get it done.
Shelbyville will open up this one from the 33-yard line. Nice lead here by the Bears, 32-14.
Chapelleau changing up the play possibly here at the line of scrimmage.
That sounds like a quarterback's name, doesn't it? Chapelleau.
Chapelleau.
There you go. And he'll take the pass. He'll drop back. He'll throw one down center of the field and incomplete.
Boy, Brinkman, he kind of stopped. Had he not stopped, I think he would have caught that one too.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
So Shelbyville looking for more. Big crowd, but a quiet crowd here. Pirates trail 32-14. Just opened up the fourth quarter here if you're just joining us.
Chapelleau from the gun, 2 receivers each side, looks to the left side, throws, and it is incomplete. Intended there for big number 2, Axel Conover, but it was a little high for him and goes incomplete.
And Hunter Springmeyer was there to make a hit if need be, but wasn't needed.
And since we'd like to second guess everybody, Gary, since Shelbyville leading by 18 points here early fourth quarter, why throw 2 passes? Why not run the ball, run the clock?
Good question, Doc. Good question.
We know it all. Nonetheless,
oh, that's another false start.
Wow. I'm not sure I've ever seen this many by one team in one game.
Yeah, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 false starts. Coaching staff said 8. I've got them down for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Anywho, it'll go down. 3rd now and
15.
Yeah.
So they've had 2 incompletes and now this penalty.
And he's going to throw again.
Yep, being flushed out of the pocket, rolling to the right, looking, throws downfield. And
it is caught, it looks like. Looks like Brinkman
complete?
again. Yeah, Brinkman. Nobody on the Pirate defensive side of the ball can keep a hold of Brinkman.
So 11-yard pass play. It still brings up 4th and 4. We might see a punt. We are going to see our first punt here tonight, Gary Bailey.
Wow, unreal.
They did advance the ball up to the 39-yard line, but I forget what a punt looks like.
Well, you're about to see, and this guy was really booming some in warm-ups. Now, granted, nobody's running after him. Nobody's crashing in on him. Boy, they may have to take a timeout here if they're not.
3, 2, 1. Yep, they'll have to take a time. They sure will.
Why wouldn't you just take 5 more? I don't know. Anyway, they're going to take a timeout.
Shelbyville timeout. They're ready to punt. They lead the Pirates 32-14. 1 minute plus gone here in the 4th quarter. We'll be back.
Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And right now, through September 30th, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team.
All right, Gary Bailey. You know what I'll do? We'll have Morgan interview the coach after the game.
Yeah, there you go.
She can ask him questions.
All right, so out of the timeout from Shelbyville, they lead 32-14, but they are going to punt here with 10:51 to play in this ball game.
So here we go. Punter has the ball, gets it up, and comes down, hits the turf, and does
like about 32-yard line or so.
Yeah, hit the turf, no forward roll, really.
Yep, 32-yard line, Doc, is where it will be when the Pirates will take over. Again, they trail 32-14, but they've got 10:44 here in the ball game to get some more happening. Caden Acton has kind of come alive here second half. He's up to 127 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns.
Great night here tonight. Perfect weather for a football game.
That it is. Just beautiful.
It's supposed to be a little toastier next week, Gary.
Yeah, I heard like 6 days in a row of 90-plus next week.
So here we go. Pirates will be first down from their 32-yard line. They trail by 18 points. There's 10:44 to play. Playing up the quarterback, takes the hike, pitches it there to Acton, sweeps to the right side. He's getting nowhere. He's swallowed up by the Shelbyville defenders. Nicely done by the Bears.
Yeah, great.
It's a loss for the Pirates of about 5 yards.
Yeah, great pursuit down the line of scrimmage for Shelbyville that time. And again, Acton, that time he did not change directions and maybe should have.
4-yard loss on the play, Gary.
Because they are pursuing the Shelbyville defense.
And they're tending to a Shelbyville injury right here. 10:26 to play. Shelbyville leading by 18 points. Tending to an injury, so we'll just take a moment ourselves. We'll be back. Don't go away.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
And we return here, Gary. A player from each team helped off the field.
Yeah, it looks like cramps on both sides. Kind of surprising it is not hot at all out here, but A couple of cramping players on each side there.
So Pirates 2nd and 14. They had a pitch out play to the right side that Shelbyville swallowed up for a loss. 10:20 left in the ball game. Pirates trail by 18 points. Throw down, and it's a short pass play that's complete.
Yeah, Carson Miller with the reception, but I don't think he even got down. Got the original
4 yards
line
back.
of scrimmage, yeah.
So they lost 4 and gained 4. So it brings up 3rd and 10. Less than 10 minutes to play.
So 3rd and 9 here. Boy, they gave him actually 5 yards on that, didn't they?
Well, looks like they did.
I'll change it in a minute here. All right, so 3rd and long.
Planup looks to pass, throws to the right sideline. They keep picking there, and incomplete. He had 2 defenders there. It was intended there for Carson Miller along the right sideline. Coach keeps going there, doesn't he?
He does.
So 4th and 10. Pirates are at their own 32. Maybe we'll see a punt from them, you think? What do you do here, Gary?
Oh, I don't think you can punt down 18 with 9.5 minutes to go.
So Greensburg going for it. 4th and 9.
And Wes Anderson calling a timeout for the Pirates here. He's going to
All
discuss
right.
just what he does want to do here.
All right, timeout on the field. We'll take timeout. We'll return in 30 seconds. Pirates trailing by 18 here in the 4th quarter.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
And we're back, Gary. What's the situation here?
Well, Pirates got a decision on their hands here. It's 4th and 9 from their own, 32?
Yep.
9:38 to play. They trail 32-14. I think you got to go, don't you? I mean, can you score 18 points in 9:38 giving the ball away once here? I don't know. We'll find out. They're going to break huddle here. And they are lining up like they're going to run an offensive play.
They are 2 receivers on each side. Planup's in the shotgun, and he is by himself. Nobody in the backfield. Here we go. And a short drop back, and he's being swallowed up for a loss. Quarterback is sacked, so it's a 4th and 9, and the Pirates will turn it over on downs deep in their own territory.
Yep, and that's what you run into when you got to do that, but I don't think they had a choice. The line of scrimmage.
They haven't placed the ball yet. It looks like they got it at the 32.
I think it's
33.
Right back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll give them that.
All right, so the Pirates will turn it over on downs. That's a bunch of times they've done that tonight. They trail 32-14, 9.5 minutes to play in this ball game. It is who's the 4th quarter? You said it once already.
Napoleon State Bank?
Yeah, Napoleon State Bank, 4th quarter here at Greensburg.
So the Bears have an excellent opportunity to put another score on here, just starting this drive from the Pirate 32. And they'll run, nope. It's a quarterback going to the right side. He'll run out of bounds. He'll get about 2 or 3 yards on the carry. He faked a handoff straight up the gut. Had me fooled for a moment. That's not too hard to do, but Chaplow ran to the right side and ran out of bounds.
Yep, going to get about 1 yard and, more importantly, stop the clock.
Why would he want to stop the clock?
Well, the coaches up here were saying, stay in bounds, stay in bounds.
Yeah.
But, guess he didn't have the bug in his ear.
And if he stays in bounds, he gets hit. So, and he is the quarterback. 2nd and 9, 9:20 to play. Quarterback throws, swing to the left side, advances upfield, and breaks some tackles and gets inside the 20 to the 10 and gets down to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Shelbyville threatening to score again.
That's some really bad tackling there by the Pirates.
It's at the 7. So a 25-yard pass play, Gary. It's just a swing pass to the left side. They got a good pickup on. Now they'll put it at the 6. 6, so that's a 26-yard pass play. Gary's saying, God dang it, get my eraser out.
Yeah, Shelbyville not close to getting a play run in here. They're going to have to use their second timeout. And they do. With 8:41 to play in this game, leading 32-14.
All right, first and goal for the Bears from the 6. They lead by 18 over the Pirates. We'll be back.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And right now, through September 30th, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg.
All right, we're back with you here, Gary. Shelbyville first and goal from the 6, it appears.
It appears. 8:41 to play. 32-14, as you said. Shelbyville, what are we talking about now, Doc? We have an officials powwow. Now they break. Must have been talking about where they're going to go eat after the game.
That's got to be it. So here we go. Everybody's in place. Pirates backed up to their 6-yard line.
That was offside by the Pirates, wasn't it?
And the quarterback kind of spins around, rolls to the right, throws to the end zone, and is it caught? It is. It's a touchdown. And is that him again, number 6?
I think it's number 5.
5, that's a Grantland Fitzgerald.
Was it 5?
I saw 2 men open the end zone, and he found one of them, a 6-yard pass play for the touchdown.
Was it 5? Yep, I think it was. He's a freshman.
Okay. Yep.
I believe that is Lynn Welch's grandson, Doc.
Is that right?
I believe so.
Well, we'll blame this on him. This touchdown comes with 8:34 to play. Extra point is coming up. And this one's up, and count it good.
That's a different kicker this time.
Yep, the lollipop kick goes over the crossbar, and the score is now Shelbyville 39, the Pirates 14, and that would be a 25-point Shelbyville lead here. 8:34 to play in the game. We'll be right back.
Make this the summer event with a new 2023 Jeep or new 2023 Ram truck from Acre Automotive. Right now, choose from a big selection of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, or Wagoneers. Or if you're thinking truck, Acres have a nice selection of new 2023 Ram half-ton, 3/4-ton, and 1-ton trucks. See Kevin Milburn, Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
All right, we're back with you here, Gary. What do we got, buddy?
Hey, Shelbyville off a fresh score, 39-14. They lead. We got 8.5 minutes to play in this ball game, and Shelbyville crowd fired up across the way.
There you go. Shelbyville goes 32 yards in 3 plays.
Tell you, Shelbyville's had a lot of lean years, so they're enjoying this one.
Yep. So the Bears will kick off. And here we go. This one's another just pop kick, caught at the 31, advanced by the Pirates, and they'll advance it to about the 39-yard line. The Bears like the short pop-up kicks that they hope that someone will mishandle, create a turnover. Pirates fielded that cleanly, and they brought it out to the 39-yard line. And it is, Gary, a 25-point Shelbyville lead. In the second half, the Bears have scored on 2 of their 3 possessions, and the Pirates have scored on one of their 2 possessions. So there you go. I'm sorry,
no,
they scored on
twice.
They scored on 2 of their 3 possessions.
Yep. Well, the Pirates take a long time in this huddle. I don't know what. They're finally breaking huddle now.
8:29 to play here tonight. The Bears leading by 25 points.
It's been a long game.
It has.
Long. It's already almost 9:30.
Yep, 9:21. Yeah, it's been this so far 2 hours, 21 minutes into the ball game. So here we go. Pirates will split 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Sophomore quarterback from the gun. Throws to the center, and it's incomplete, almost picked off. It was off the hands of the intended receiver for the Pirates, but it popped up and almost picked off by Shelbyville.
Yep, McKenzie was the intended receiver, went through his hands, off his hands, and luckily fell to the turf.
Clock stops with 8:23 to play. 39-14 Shelbyville. Bears looking to regain some form in football. They've had a lackluster 5 years, but they're playing much better tonight. Pirate quarterback looks to pass, flushed out of the pocket, goes to the left side, and he's contacted, and he might pick up a tough yard. That's about it. After the contact, able to go forward to pick up a yard, but it'll bring up 3rd and about 9. 1 yard carry for the quarterback. Less than 8 minutes to play. Third and long here for Greensburg. And a lot of hand signals from the Pirate sideline, Gary.
Pirates down to 2 on the play clock. They just get it off.
And the quarterback for the Pirates looks to the left, drifts to the left, and he'll advance upfield and got to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gainer there. He was looking downfield. Apparently nobody open that he could find. And that's a no gainer, brings up 4th and 9.
Now we may see a punt, Doc. This game is out of hand now with 7 minutes to play. Pirates trail 39-14, and looks like Jacoby Miller will line up in punt formation here. Back deep for Shelbyville is Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald standing just behind his 30-yard line. Here's a
penalty marker. No. Timeout Pirates. Was it before the? Yep. Timeout before the flag.
Greensburg timeout, 6:43 to play. Pirates trail 39-14. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
And here we are, Gary, a Pirate punt. And receives it, gets this one off, kind of a short punt that hits the turf, takes a good Greensburg roll, and will go up to the 20-yard line and die right there. No return.
Yep.
Pirates forced to punt on that 4th and 9.
Yep, trailing 39-14 with 6.5 minutes to play. That was the choice on that one, no doubt about it. And they do put Shelbyville back to their own 20 on this one.
You know what's also different about in all these changes that we've said, something that you may have not even noticed.
What's that?
About the whole thing. Almost every ball game that we've been to, maybe every ball game, football and basketball, since we've been doing this for 20 years plus, Kevin Fields not here tonight. He retired about a week or two ago.
Is that right?
And now it's Amanda Meng as the athletic trainer.
All right.
So, Kevin Fields, we miss you, buddy. A happy retirement to you. So the Bears, they'll run it straight up the gut. They need to keep it on the ground. That's the only strategy for them. They'll get 6 yards on first down.
Did he retire for good or just retire from?
He said he retired from the hospital.
Okay, well, good for him. I highly recommend it, Doc. I'm not fully retired, but I'm semi-retired. And
you're semi-retired.
It is so good.
He's got time to golf. He's got time to go to the Barbie movie. He's got all kinds of time.
It is so good. Highly recommend it.
The Barbie movie.
That was a good movie.
Uh-huh. I'll take your word for it. 2nd and 4 for the Bears. They'll hand this off, and they'll go straight up the middle. And a short gain there for Shelbyville. Actually, they'll be up close to the first down marker.
He kept chugging.
Yep. This will be pretty darn close. Let's see where they spot, though. They're going to move the chains.
Yep, that's first down. 16th first down.
They needed 4. They got 4.
So a fresh set of downs. They already lead 39-14 and 5-17 and counting in this ball game. Well, this first game will be one they want to forget for the Pirates, Doc.
Yep. And if you're a first-year coach, this gives you something to work upward towards, you know.
Jackson on the carry again, short yardage on that first down carry.
1 yard for the Bears. They're at their 31-yard line, and now there's 4:48 to play in the game. Shelbyville 39, Greensburg 14. Game 1. We'll be back here this same time next week. Greenfield Central will come calling here. In fact, out of 9 games this year, Gary, 6 of them right here at Shriver Field. Morgan likes it. She doesn't have to travel. From the 31, it's 2nd down for the Bears. And again, kind of a the quarterback and the running back both got the ball. Neither one would let go.
You take it, I'll take it. You take it, I'll take it. I'll keep it.
So 1 yard loss here for Shelbyville. That was a miscue, but 3rd and 10.
Just got a text, Doc, from Bryce Planup. Or I'm sorry, Bryce McCullough.
Okay.
Bryce McCullough writing me about the Barbie movie.
Well, as he should.
You've accomplished what you
Anybody
want.
that has Gary's personal number, text him, tell him what you think about him seeing the Barbie movie.
Bryce, great to hear from you, kid. I'd love to hear what you're doing these days. I'll tell you what, that was one impressive young gentleman. He very intelligent, bright future. Keep that. Okay, another handoff to Jackson here.
Oh, and Shelbyville goes to the left side and picks up yards there. They're pretty decent. They're a couple yards away from another first down. And it'll bring up 4th and about 2 for the Bears. Ball placed at the 38. Yeah, Gary had a choice.
I did not have a choice.
He could have seen Oppenheimer.
I did not have the choice.
Or Barbie. He didn't even hesitate. His wife said, "Do you want to see Oppenheimer or Barbie?" That's what he said.
Didn't have a choice.
Barbie.
on that one.
And he loved it.
So
he loved it.
Shelbyville smartly using the clock here to their advantage, down to 2:50 and counting, 39-14, Pirates trail.
The Barbie movie.
They're going to call timeout. I think they are, Doc. Their 3rd and final timeout, I believe.
Okay, 2:42. Actually, haven't stopped the clock yet, have they? It's still running.
Keep going.
2:32. They still haven't stopped the clock. Well, at any rate, it's timeout on the field. We'll take 30 seconds ourselves. We'll come back right after this.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, we're back, Gary. They led after that timeout, let about 20 seconds run off the clock.
At least.
We got a minute 59 to play. So call it 2 minutes to play. It's a 4th and 2 for Shelbyville.
Are they going to put anything back on there, Doc? We'll keep an eye on that for you.
I do not know. Don't know. It won't affect the outcome, but it's now they'll put the time back, 2:41.
Yeah, they put time back on there, Doc.
Yep.
Or did you say that?
I just said that.
No, okay. I was reading another text there.
As you were texting somebody else while we were on the broadcast. You know what happens when we do that? Miscues happen. Problems come up. And I blame them all on you.
Yeah, I know you do.
Okay. So here we go. The Bears 4th and 2, and they're going to go for it, aren't they? They should give it a quick little kick is what they should do. They're going to throw it.
Oh,
and
he went out.
Way behind his man. They had the left man lined up to the left cutting in, and he threw it way behind him. So It's incomplete. The Pirates will get the ball in good position here, but not much time to go.
Yep, the receiver cut in, and the quarterback threw an out. So not successful on that, and Shelbyville will turn it over on downs. You know what? A Pirate score would look awfully good on the scoreboard here, Doc.
It would.
And they got plenty of time, 2:34, and they've got great field position here at the 38-yard line.
Yep. So all of you macho men out there who love football and sports, why don't you call in and vote? What's more manly to see, the Oppenheimer movie or the Barbie movie?
I'll tell you.
Text Gary.
I'll tell you another thing that went into the decision on that too, though.
Here we go.
I want to see Oppenheimer in IMAX.
I saw it in my IMAX.
I know, but I couldn't go to Indy and see it that night.
So here's the Pirates. It's a complete it's a drop pass. So had him down about an 8-yard pickup, and then the ball hit the turf. So incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. That's what it is. That's why I went to see the Barbie movie.
I will say between the two movies, there's only one with a Nobel Prize in nuclear physics, and it's Nuclear Physics Barbie. So she's in it.
There you go.
All right.
You should see it, Doc.
I'll just let you tell me all about it.
Well, I'm not going to spoil it here on the air, but you should see
You're
it.
not going to be spoiling it. I guarantee you're not. No, sir. So here we go, 2:26 to play. And it's passed down, batted down by Shelbyville. And it brings up a 3rd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 2:21 to play. So Pirates, a couple incomplete passes, brings up 3rd and 10. They're on Shelbyville's 38-yard line. The outcome is not in doubt now. The Bears lead the Pirates by 25 points with 2:21 to play. Like Gary said, it'd be nice to get another score here.
It would look good on the scoreboard. Pirates going to have to make it happen here. 3rd and 10.
This is the Napoleon State Bank 4th quarter. Planup looks to pass, looks to the right side, flushed out to the right, and he's going to keep it, and it'll be drug out of bounds. It'll be a loss of yardage, but they'll stop the clock. And it'll bring up 4th and...
Nope, they're winding it. I don't think it got out of bounds.
Didn't get out of bounds. He lost 4 yards, though, Gary. So 2 incomplete passes and a loss of 4. 4th and 14. Clock moving, 1:50 to play. Coach Wes Anderson's head coaching debut will go down as an L. 8 more opportunities this year.
And you know what, Doc? 6 of the 9 games will be right here on Schreiber Field. That's nice for us.
Yes. And now what do we have?
Delay
of game against Greensburg. So 4th and 14 becomes 4th and 19.
Just the 3rd Pirate penalty tonight. That's pretty good on a first game. You usually see many more than that, and Shelbyville didn't disappoint in that category. They racked up 11 penalties tonight.
So 4th and 19. What's your 4th and 19 play, Gary?
Yeah, it's usually just a little draw. But we'll see what happens here.
We'll look for a screen pass. Let's see what happens. Throwing flushed out of the pocket, goes to the right, launches downfield, and it is intercepted by Shelbyville down at the 27.
That's the second interception for All Planet tonight.
And really the interception was better than an incomplete as far as field position goes for Greensburg.
True that. We're at 1:08 to play, 39-14 Shelbyville leads, and that will wrap it up for sure.
That pass play was intercepted 20 yards downfield, so actually if you would have dropped it instead of intercepted it, they would have been 20 yards further up, but won't matter, will it?
It won't matter, no.
Back they're going to the victory formation here for the Bears.
Yeah, I think everybody's out of timeouts.
And they'll start the clock here, and another knee or two, and we'll be out of here. Clock rolling with 54 seconds to play. Shelbyville just using the time. You hear the cheers and the cowbells from the other sideline, Gary, and you know what? They've been starving for this, and they're getting their fill tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, they certainly are. They have been lean, as we've said a couple times tonight, for several years, but boy, they look good tonight.
And they'll take another knee. 30 seconds to play. I think they got to do one more, don't they?
I think so. Well, they haven't reset the play clock yet, so I don't think so.
Nope, they're going to shake hands and call it a game, aren't they?
They
Still
are.
20 seconds on the play clock, so we'll wait till it's official. But the Shelbyville players dancing and prancing off the field, congratulations to them. They've had a lean 5 years where they've won only 3 games total in the last 5 years. But tonight, it was the Golden Bears, and they'll come off tonight in 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Listen, there it is. The final tonight, Shelbyville 39 and the Greensburg Pirates 14. And Coach Wes Anderson starts his head coaching career here, 0-1. 8 more games to play this year, plus sectionals. We're looking for some wins here this year, aren't we, Gary?
We are. That
we are.
Sure.
So what we'll do, we'll step away here for a moment to recognize some sponsors. Don't go away. We'll have our first post-game discussion with Coach Wes Anderson when we return, so don't go away.
Make this the summer event with a new 2023 Jeep or new 2023 Ram truck from Acre Automotive. Right now, choose from a big selection of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, or Wagoneers. Or if you're thinking truck, Acres have a nice selection of new 2023 Ram half-ton, 3/4 ton, and 1-ton trucks. See Kevin Milburn, Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, Call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
And we're back with you here. It's a wrap here tonight. It's the initial game here of the season. First game on this artificial turf. First game for first-year head coach Wes Anderson for the Pirates. It was Shelbyville tonight, kind of righting some wrongs they've had over the last several years. They win tonight, and let's face it, the better team won tonight, Gary, 49-14, and I'm going to estimate that your score sheet will reflect just that.
Yep. And like you said at halftime, what do you tell the Pirates at halftime? They were down, I think, 26-0 at the half. Try to win the second half. And they did not win the second half, but they played much better the second half. And, they went from 3.1 yards per play to 3.8. But they prevented Shelbyville. Shelbyville at the half was averaging 12.6 per play, and they end the game at 8.6. So, got some positives there in the second half if you try to find the positive in this thing, losing 39-14. But that's what you got to do, I guess, try to find.
49-14.
49?
Yeah. 39-14. That's what I said.
Just sit over there and listen to me talk for a while.
You keep going. I'm just checking on you.
You just sit there and hang on.
All right, you go ahead.
Yep, 39-14.
Morgan.
But you found some good things. Let's see what we got here. North score, we got a final. North, let's see, 41-14. North defeats South tonight, so 41-14. North Decatur wins the bucket. What'd you see?
It said 41-24, and then it said
14.
Oh, I see. It's a correction.
41-14.
I'll just let you take care of this, Gary.
Yeah, would you just let me do my half of the job over here?
Okay, good. Okay.
All right. What do you got to say for yourself, Doc?
Well, it's nice. It's a great facility here, great field, first-class facilities here at Greensburg. And first-year Coach Wes Anderson, I'm sure his mind will be churning all night about what to do.
Yep, I bet he'll have a sleepless night.
What kind of changes to make on the team. That's every coach, win or lose. They're always thinking about the next upgrade, the next change, the next get better procedure and how to handle things. And next week doesn't get any easier. Greenfield Central kind of took it to us last year. My recollection, 44-0, I think it was Greenfield Central.
I think that's right.
At Greenfield
It was a shutout. I do know that. But
And so they've been playing some pretty good football the last few years, and they will be our opponent right here at Shriver Field. As Gary said, we have 6 games here this year, one now in the books. If we take a look at North and South, North next week will be on the road at Eastern Hancock, and South Decatur will host Irvington Prep Academy. So there you go.
There you go. All right. Yep, beautiful facility. Bad start, but Wes Anderson will give him a few minutes to make his way up here if he chooses to do so. New coach, kind of get used to doing that, and we'll see if he.
If he's not here, it'll be
here.
just because he forgot. I'm sure because he told us he'd be here, and it's everything is different for him now. This is his first head coaching stint. He's a very experienced coach, 19 years. The last 10 or 11 years with New Pal, where they were just dominant in football.
Pretty good, yep.
And he was a big part of that. Their special teams coach.
Well, you want to do
Here
some
he comes.
stats.
He's coming. Yeah. So he'll be wearing, I guess, this headset. So we'll let him do that, and we'll steal Morgan's headset. Hers smells better than ours does.
Always.
So, okay. Then we'll talk about the football game.
And we'll talk about the football.
And again, we'll have Coach Wes Anderson join us here tonight at the football here at Shriver Field. It's the opener for this new beautiful field here. Coach Wes Anderson's initial game here. He's joined us here post-game. It was Shelbyville tonight getting the better of the Pirates, 39-14. And, Coach, thanks for coming up and having a word with us.
Sure.
Your thoughts on the ball game?
Well, I'll tell you what, we made a ton of mistakes early. And nerves, I think. I told you before the game I wasn't sure how a plan-up was going to be early. I actually thought he played pretty well, but really struggled up front on both sides early, which is disappointing because I felt like that was going to be a strength for us. And we got to the point probably about the middle way of the second quarter. I just quit calling inside zone because it was no good. So that's frustrating when your base run plays no good into the front that you thought they were going to run and we can't run it. So that's disappointing. Like I said, too big a hole early. We played a defense that we thought was going to be able to keep them from hitting the big pass play, and it didn't work. And that's frustrating too. I mean, it's a ton of mistakes in the secondary tonight. Ton of mistakes in the secondary. So lots to clean up. I'm actually really proud of the way we battled in the second half.
Steadied things, and it was a lot better ball game in the second half
sorry,
for us.
Gary. Yeah. You know, we talked at halftime. You know, I thought if we got 7, got a stop, got 7 again, we'd have a shot. And then we kind of sputtered out. At next offensive drive, we made a bunch of mistakes and had to punt. Well, should have punted. We talked about, you know, we punt, we go for it. It was down here 4th and 11 on our own 20. You know, and I'm thinking, you know, we're down 3 touchdowns. We probably better go. And so we went. We didn't get it, of course, and then went in and got one, and that kind of was the end of it. But that said, I mean, really, we tied them in the second half. So I was really proud of that effort for us coming back out of the locker room. We played a lot better in that third quarter, I thought, but just too big a hole early, too many mistakes in a defense where we really shouldn't have had them, which is the disappointing part.
Yeah, and, you know, and hats off to Shelbyville. They've really struggled the last 5 years, and they came out and this looks like they're starting to turn things around.
Yeah, I told Coach Fitz right there at the handshake, I said, hey, I told him I was proud of him. I've known him for a decade. And I told him that's a huge win for their program, which it is. And they're going to beat some people this year.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that is not the Shelbyville team from even a year ago, let alone 3 or 4. I mean, that's not a 3 of their last 40 wins team. So they're going to beat some people this year. I mean, I was impressed. I thought Eli Chapello played an incredible football game at quarterback. Man, we could not get a handle on that dude. So hats off to him. He deserves it. I mean, he's taken a lot of hits.
Sure.
13
Senior
and 20, 282, 5 touchdowns. Yep. That'll do it. There's your problem right there, boys. So, you know, they certainly played well enough to win. We didn't, and a lot of nights that's what it comes down to. We just didn't execute well enough, especially up front. Just not what we expected. I mean, their D-line was good. Don't get me wrong. 68, the Sturgill kid, I thought was incredible tonight. Yeah. Incredible tonight. I mean, we couldn't block him. So, you know, I mean, we'll grow. We got a lot of mistakes to fix. Obviously, we didn't play great. We didn't play super clean. Even in that second half, we still made a ton of mistakes. So we just got to play better football, more mistake-free football, more sound football, and you know, we'll get there. It's a process.
Sure it is, yeah. And you know what? Next week, same time, same station here, Greenfield Central. They've been playing some good football. It doesn't get any easier for us, does it?
No, it sure doesn't. And a really tough offense to stop. Obviously, you know, you go from a team that slings it all over the yard to Greenfield Central is going to be in a wishbone, and they're going to run veer 55 times next week. So, yeah. You know, it's a whole different offense to prepare for. They're playing a different defense than they played a year ago. So, you know, we'll get back to work. We'll get in the film room tomorrow morning with the boys and get it cleaned up, and, you know, we need to have a great week of practice going into next Friday night.
Gotcha. Gary?
Are you filming the game with a drone?
Yes.
I saw that.
We saw that.
Yeah, we've really gone high-tech here.
Yeah, and I'll just tell you the truth. Like, you know, some of this stuff coming in, you know, having to figure out what equipment does what and stuff I'm not familiar with. And, you know, you got the old camera on a pole that everybody's used to seeing here at the game. You know, I couldn't get that thing. It was dead. So yeah. When I got to looking at it and talking about it, there are a couple other schools in our conference that actually recommended that to me. It's 10% of the price, which is good for me as far as I'm concerned budget-wise, but B, it's a way better view.
Yeah.
It's a way better view. You get up so much higher. It's a great view for our linemen. They can see footwork. They can see hand placement. It's really good. It's great.
Who's your pilot?
Wait, are you sure you want to know the answer to this, Coach? Because it's Luke Schumann.
Oh, is that right?
It is Luke Schumann.
That's a name for the WTRE people know.
So yeah, my seventh grade guys, which 3 names you probably know, Luke Schumann, Alex Dance, and Damon Austin, are my 7th grade coaches, and they're all cool. They're all flying the drone for me this year down in the end zone.
All right.
Yeah. Well, very good. Yeah, and we appreciate your post-game visit, Coach, and enjoyed. What a great field, though. As you know, first game right here, and the turf field is just beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great facility. We're excited about it, and you know, hopefully, at some point here this season, we'll play football worthy of being on it. Because I'll be honest, boys, we really didn't do it tonight, which is disappointing.
You know, we try to recognize some players and give shout-outs, and I thought Rankin, especially early in the ball game, really came out on fire. I don't know, really, I didn't pay much attention later in the game, but early on, he seemed to be really fired up.
Yeah, that dude has come so far and is such a leader for us, and definitely deserving of his captaincy. But I mean, from the second I got hired, I mean, you know, when I kind of met with those guys and kind of, you know, laid out what I wanted to do, and he took charge, and he's done a great job as a leader. And I mean, everything you need to know. 2 weeks ago, I went to the kid who was our second-string running back, and I said, "Look, man, I need to put you in 57. You're going to have to play guard against Shelbyville." He was the only guy that we could even consider. And that guy played every play of the game but one. tonight. On every single special team, every play of defense but one, every play of offense the whole night. So he played 160 plays tonight, and he left it all out there.
Yeah.
And incredibly proud of what he did tonight, and incredibly proud of what he does for our team every day.
Yeah, Acton got stronger, it looked like, in the second half, but looked like he was kind of holding his left hand a little bit. He come out of the game with some left hand problem.
Not totally clear on that. I know he went and saw our trainer, but I've not had a chance to debrief with our trainer on that. I mean, he also played a lot tonight, and there's a guy that's really never played two ways at any point. And he, again, out of necessity, he had to play defense tonight, and he played probably 80% of the snaps on defense tonight. Aiden Lang took the other 20%, and actually, I thought he did a nice job as well. So really proud of Caden. I mean, he ran the ball hard. We didn't do anything really well in front of him, if I'm honest, but if we can clean that up in front of him, we're going to be all right. We just got to get those big boys going.
You huddled up after the ball game with your troops. What messages did you give them?
Well, I said I was proud of them for the second half. Like I told you guys, like we tied them, but we went in down 26 because of the mistakes we made, and we gave up 4 touchdown passes in the first half, which, you're not going to win most weeks when you do that. So the message was, more consistency. And I felt like a lot of our plays tonight were 10 guys doing the right thing, and we've got one mistake right at the point of attack. We fall off the 3 technique when we're running outside zone and he tackles us for -2, or, we're running hitch and we got Hunter wide open and he drops it. That's happened on that last drive. That's just the one I'm thinking of, but there were 100 just like it by everybody else. So, again, that consistency piece where, it takes all 11 every play to be a really good football team, and we didn't do that very many plays tonight. And like I said, especially a defense that we felt like, had to, if nothing else, we were sacrificing so much against their run game to try to stop them from throwing touchdown passes. And we still gave up a ton of rushing yards, and they still threw 5 touchdown passes. So clearly, like I said, some work to be done in the secondary after tonight. And I think, there's going to be some personnel stuff that goes on there once we get a look at the film, but won't know until we get a look at it. So we'll get in the film room tomorrow morning and we'll figure it out. I mean, we don't have another choice. We got a game in 7 days, so we got to get going.
All right. Appreciate your post-game visit, Coach.
Absolutely.
Closing words?
Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Again, great ceremony to start this season, and really grateful for our community. Like I said, disappointed we didn't put on a better show tonight, but really, really, really happy that this is the crown jewel of our community, and excited to be a part of this program.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Absolutely, gentlemen. Thank you.
All right, that's Wes Anderson, head coach of the Greensburg Pirates, game 1 for the coach. And we'll be back with you same time, same station next week. Greenfield Central come calling here at Shriver Field. So, all right, Gary?
Nice job. We'll move forward and get better.
Very good.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
And that's it for here this evening right here. We got some sponsors that we'll recognize along the way here. You can listen to us, of course, every game, AM 1330, FM 104.3, WTREradio.com. We're on YouTube. Thanks to all our sponsors. The views expressed by these sponsors, Gary, they're not necessarily the views held by WTRE ownership and management.
But they should be.
WTRE is locally owned and operated by Sandy Binniger, Mark Gravely, and Kathy Versman. I'm John Dooley alongside Gary Bailey. Morgan Schofield running the tech here. We can't do it without her. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll sign off. We'll see you here next week, Greenfield Central at Greensburg. Have a good evening.